I do pen testing. I'm also leading a movement for automation. So like big, scale automation platforms. So I just kind of juggle a lot of stuff. I mean, I was just told the other day I have to do some ML programming in Python for optimization of something. So it's like I
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for being here with the stream. We've got Conda here on the line with us. Conda, you want to say hi?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Some of you are watching on mine as well. If you don't know, we're doing a kind of a dual stream. So, both of us are streaming. I think if you're looking to check out Harley's, you can see the link in the description there and hop on over and watch his as well.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull open both of them so I can peek at each here. I'll have to mute yours so we don't have anything crazy going on. But yeah, well, I guess if you're watching, it might be a good idea if you want to look at both perspectives. Conda and I are just going to kind of tag team this box together. We're going to share any notes and stuff we find. And so if you want to like watch my screen and his screen, but just have one of them playing sound, that's probably a good idea.
That's what I would do. It's pretty cool. If you guys have never done like hack the box with a partner, it's gonna make your life like 100 times easier because when you get stuck, other people can bail you out. So I'm probably gonna be cheating off of his screen a lot.
Yeah, we'll just be teaming up together on it. So cool.
Yeah, so we're doing Blackfield, which is a hard box. I hear there's a lot of AD, and I don't. Neither of us have ever done this machine, so we'll see how it goes.
It's gonna be fun. It'll be a good time. I think one of the reasons we kind of wanted to pick this one is because we both work in. We've done like internal network assessments before, and so even if we don't necessarily make it all the way through the box, we figured we could share a little bit about how we would approach a domain controller or Active Directory target, and who knows? Maybe we all can learn something a day.
Oh yeah, I know we can root it. I got faith in us.
Cool.
So I think one of the first things I want to do now that we've got our Nmap scan up is remember we were talking earlier about that enum for Linux next generation.
Oh yeah.
I think we should give that a go and see how that works.
I'm down for sure.
So if you guys don't know, enum for Linux is a pretty common tool. You've probably used it before to enumerate all sorts of things in like SMB, RPC, that kind of stuff. But enum for Linux is super old and written in Perl, which is gross. So it always breaks a lot.
Yeah, so what you found a thing on GitHub, like a project on GitHub where it's supposed to be up to date, kind of renewed.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Last commit was 8 days ago, and it's written in Python, so it looks fine.
Sweet. I just downloaded it. See if there's any install instructions.
I don't know if it's Python 2 or 3.
Well, it doesn't look like you need to... Oh, there might be some dependencies.
Oh, it's Python 3.
I'm going to try to...
Yeah. Just going to pip install the requirements there, and hopefully it'll work. I guess we'll give it a go. If not, we can do it the manual method. It's just not as fun.
It's off. It's off to the races.
All right, it looks like it's working for me. Well, it's not throwing an error, I should say.
Yep, same here. Except could not get... Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just trying to enumerate as much as it can. We'll let that run, do its thing. So just kind of look at the Nmap results here. For people watching, we've got 53 for DNS. Looks like we've also got some SMB going on 135.449. LDAP at 389. More LDAP at 3268. Just right away, anytime you see DNS running on a Windows host, that typically is an indicator we're looking at a domain controller. Obviously, domain controllers also usually have some sort of file shares too, especially in small businesses. I found that, well, probably in most businesses, they'll use file shares off their domain controller. So they'll kind of like make it both a domain controller and a file server at the same time. So we could maybe get some juicy stuff out of that.
For sure, that's exactly what I'm thinking too. And I don't know if you're seeing it in your Nmap scan, but it looks like it printed off the domain from LDAP as blackfield.local. So
nice.
That could be something useful.
Definitely. I'm going to update my Etsy host file so that way we've got that.
Oh, smart. Good idea.
192.
See, I didn't seem to find anything. No users or anything. So
the tool
enum for Linux failure.
Nice. Yeah. It doesn't look like it didn't find it though, because it looked like it, like the tool worked, which is awesome. It just access denied on everything, it seems.
Yeah. So hey, that's something to keep in mind for later to give that tool a go.
I like it, actually. That's really cool, because, yeah, if we were, I mean, just for fun, I'm going to run the old school Enum for Linux against it, just to compare the results.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So reading one of the comments, someone said, just watched your OSCP notes video. Great video. We'll see you next preparing the report. Awesome. Glad you liked it, man. Thanks for checking that out. I'm going to actually start running an SMB map and see if we can get anything. It looks like no shares. That's fun.
I'm going to pull up my SMB. I don't know about you, man, but I use this blog post that I made as kind of like my note-taking for like everything I do. So I'll make like enumeration cheat sheets and I'll just host them up on the internet instead of local. That way I've got them from anywhere.
Yeah, dude, share it. I'd love to see it. Can you send it to me in Discord?
Yeah.
I'll share it with the streamo on my side as well.
Conda. It's a work in progress. You know, I update it every time I hear about a new tool, but it's a cool place I like to go just to enumerate my stuff as it comes up.
Cool. Thanks for sharing. Here, I'll put this in the stream chat so you guys can check it out. If you're not a part of the Discord server already, you should find an invite in the in my description if you want to join. So always a lot of fun stuff going on there.
Okay, so if you use SMB client to enumerate it instead of SMB map, we do see that we've got, well, it's not telling me what permissions, but I do see a list of shares listed.
Oh, actually, I got it to work with SMB map. Just do -H for the IP and -U guest, and it worked.
Nice.
Which makes me think, like, what if we go back to enum for Linux and just supply the username of, like, guest and see if it works.
Let's do it. Yeah, for those watching my side, on the left side here, I've got the kind of revamped version of Enum for Linux, and then the right side I've got the old school, and the difference is pretty staggering. Like, the left side actually has decent output, color, error messages that seem to relate because of configuration and not because of, like, outdated tools. And then on the right side, I just have all kinds of script errors in that Perl script. So definitely cool tool. Thanks for sharing that you found that on GitHub.
Oh, no problem. Well, we were joking about it earlier. I was like, dude, I think I'm just going to rewrite this in Python because I'm sick of it failing. And then we found it. Someone already did it, so it saved us some time.
Are you going to rerun it with using guest to see if it does anything different?
Yeah, actually, I just did, and it did find those shares. So it looks like you can try doing it with anonymous or with guest, and you'll get different results. So something to keep in mind,
That's really cool to know. I'm actually going to update that post I just sent. that way I know that for the future.
Sweet. So I guess the next thing, it looks like we have a net logon share. No, sorry, IPC that we can read and profiles $ that we can read. So
I'm gonna
take a look at that.
Yeah, let's take a look at. I'm gonna take a look at profiles first.
Okay, I will take a look at IPC, see if there's anything in there. Since this box ends with 192, I keep typing in like 192 as the first octet. Fun stuff. It looks like there is nothing in IPC.
What syntax are you using for SMB client to pull down the share?
I'm just doing like four forward slashes, backslashes, I don't know, and then the IP, and then 2 slashes profiles or whatever it is.
Do you get it to populate anything when you do it with profiles?
Yep. I just see I do see a list of, looks like a bunch of names. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of names different.
SMB, you're using SMB client -L? Or probably not the L. That's just to list
Yeah.
shares initially.
Yeah, no L.
That's what I was. Yep, there we go. Cool.
But it
Yeah,
looks like these are a bunch of names, like usernames, and there's nothing in them. They're all like 0 bytes.
I'm going to download this. I think because, yeah, if we've got a username list, I want to do a password spraying attack. That's like one of my favorite things to do. Were we able to get the password policy out of Enum for Linux?
I didn't see, actually. Might be worth checking out.
Because we definitely don't want to, like, lock accounts out. I mean, in this case, we could always revert the box, but in real life, definitely don't want to lock accounts out.
Yeah, you'll have a sad day if you start to lock all the client accounts out. Probably won't end too well, right? So let's see. We just figure out how to copy in tmux again because, I can never remember. There we go. So I'm going to try to make just a list of all the usernames. And I guess once I get that, I'll send that over to you as well.
Cool.
It's a lot here. It's a lot of usernames. Yep, so I guess first thing that comes to mind when you get usernames in an AD environment, password spray, ASREP roast.
Yep. Because you made a video on how to do that. In your video, do we even need credentials yet? Right?
No, with ASREP roasting, you do not need credentials, actually. So it's just a username, and if pre-authentication is disabled in Kerberos, then you can get an encrypted TGT back, and then you can just crack that offline, and that's how you get the password.
Nice.
Oh, man. Man, I can never remember the command sequence to copy. What's going on? Let me look up a tmux cheat sheet, or else I'm just going to stop using
too. I'm giving up on using tmux to do it. I'm doing it a stupid way.
I'm going to have to, dude. I don't know.
I know. I thought it was like... I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. It's like Alt-W or something, right? To be able to select text and then...
It's Control-B and then open square bracket to be able to select. And then I think it's Control-B space to start copying. Yeah, see, it says select. It says hit enter to copy, and I'm doing that. It's not, but I don't know. Oh, maybe it's just because I am being dumb.
There are a lot of users. Holy crap.
I know, right?
It's a big organization.
See, it's not working. So weird. That's fine. All right, well, we're just gonna have to go the old-fashioned way.
I've almost got mine, and then I can transfer them to you somehow if you want.
Sure, yeah, Discord or something would be great. That's the perks of hacking as a team.
We got about 315 accounts or so.
315?
Oh yeah.
Jeez. Whoever made this box really went over the top, huh?
Oh wow. So I used I turned on inside of SMB client, I turned on recursive mode, and then I did it in imget everything. So I actually downloaded all of the users, but they downloaded as a directory. So I've got, if you look on my stream, I've got like 300 directories here. So
yeah, see, that's
cool.
I was gonna go that route, and I figured I'd have all those directories, and I was like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's probably wasn't the best idea, but we're here.
Hey, what do you got?
Okay.
All right, so I'm trying to just echo everything. I copied all the users out, but I'm trying to just
Here,
see.
I've got them formatted. I'll send them to you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know. It should be spaces.
You know what?
Maybe
Let me throw it in a text document.
Perfect. Oh, I just got it. There we go.
You got 'em?
But you know what? I'll take yours just because I don't want to deal with all the spaces.
Okay.
I feel like can't you like isn't there a strip in Bash?
So the way I did it is I catted the file and then I used cut.
That's what I did, but I just feel like I can't remember the command to get rid of all the spaces.
Oh, that's a good point. There's probably a ton of spaces formatted here, but
Actually, when you just sent it over to me, I didn't get that, so that's pretty cool.
oh, cool.
I don't know. Sometimes the conversions between like Windows and Linux can be weird because of all the different spaces. You know what I mean? New lines. How Windows and Linux use them differently.
Well, we've got 314 user accounts, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to make a directory here. I don't know how I want to do this.
Oh, yeah, this is all the users. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I've got 317 users. That's a lot. Someone's saying you can activate the mouse for copy. That would be awesome. I haven't really messed with the tmux config files too much. I really need to, though.
I just started playing with that yesterday, and it's really confusing at first, but...
Really?
Yeah, but... I mean, because I was new to it, I was actually going to make a brief video on note-taking, like not like what you did, but automating the tmux login, right? The thing you recommended to me. So once I kind of figured out how that worked, I was like, hey, maybe I should make a video on it, help others.
That's a good idea. Yeah, so I'm going to try doing some ASREP roasting and see if we can get that. I got to do that. Etsy host entry as well. I didn't do that yet.
So when you run, if I wanted to remove everything out of my present working directory, but can I like make an exception? Do you know what I mean? So like if I do sudo remove star, is there a way to be like accept this one directory? I don't know the right way to do that.
Yes. I think you just have to use regex for that, but I'm not confident enough to tell you how to do it without risking you just deleting it all.
Okay. I will make a backup then.
Good idea. What are you trying to do?
Well, I wanted to get rid of all those directories I made. Having 300 directories of usernames kind of annoying.
I gotcha. Yeah. So I'm going to try running get MP users from Impackets to do ASREP roasting. So I guess if you guys haven't seen that, I did a full video like explaining that in depth. So definitely check that out. It's pretty quick. It's only like 10 minutes, but I explained the whole process, how it relates to like Kerberos and why it works, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely super helpful. I'd be curious to see if that's going to do the trick here. While you're doing that, I'm going to go out. There's a tool I like to use for password spraying. So I'm going to go get that.
What do you use?
It's not the most popular one. It's called... Let me see if I can pull it up.
Specify the domain. It's just domain flag? I don't know. It's always the hardest part is remembering all the flags and stuff to these tools.
Yeah. I made a post about password spraying, I thought, because I never remember from my notes, but maybe I didn't. Okay.
That is pretty smart of you to put all your notes online like that.
Yeah, I mean, I got tired of looking through, like, I've got way too many cherry tree documents, so I just kind of got tired of using that.
That makes sense. So people are saying you can use bash script or curve So is that, oh, I see. Someone's saying you set -G mouse on. Is that for, will that set copy for me? Or copy and paste, will that work?
I don't know.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to trust you in the chat. We'll see. We'll see if it comes back to bite me.
Yeah, that could be risky, bro. We got faith in our audience here. I think the tool that I use for password spraying is just called Spray. Spray.sh from Greenwolf. He's got a GitHub page. Sweet.
All right. Well, it seems like copy and paste is working. All right. Awesome. Well, thank you. It seems like it worked. I don't know. I threw an error, but I feel like this is the way copy and paste was working before. It just wouldn't scroll when I was trying to go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I just decided to take the long way. I was like, I'm not gonna play with tmux commands right now.
For sure.
So I'm gonna start making like a custom password list. So
Sounds good. I'm screwing up all my syntax, messing things up.
Well, we know Blackfield is a domain. We'll use black. We'll do summer, winter, fall, autumn. You get something?
Got a hit.
Nice. What do we got?
Well, I'm gonna try to rerun this and not get all of this session error. So let's just pipe this to rep-v session error. All right. Perfect. Yeah, we could do the -u name option for get MP users, but since we have like 317 user accounts, I just put them all in that user file, and it will run through like every name in that file, right? So, got that there. All right, dude. It looks like we have 2 accounts that don't have pre-authentication set, and we did get a encrypted encrypted TGT for the support account. So let me send over that command I ran to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds like it could be like an IT account.
I like it. I like it. Support sounds good. Support us breaking into this box, please. That was lame. Sorry.
Support us on Patreon? What?
Oh, God. All right. So, cool. We have this. Well, I guess my method of password cracking with ActiveBox is if it's not in RockU, it's not meant to be cracked.
Yeah.
I might be a little flawed in that logic, but that's the way I go about it.
I think that's fairly true for the most part. I wanted something that wasn't as bulky as RockU. I could just password spray with RockU, but I'm hoping for a list of just maybe a couple hundred max.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I definitely give that a go. And see, you never know. Because I feel like, well, we'll get the same results either way, right? But I feel like the brute forcing might be a bit slower since we already have a hash.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to let this run in the background, and then we'll go and I'll steal that hash from you, and we'll move on.
So I sent that command to you in Discord if you want to run it. You should get the exact same output that I've got, and we'll be good.
Cool. Real quick.
I'm just going to pass that TGT through John.
Try to crack it out. Nice.
Yeah, we'll give it the old RockU.
So, for those that are watching my side, what I just did is I created a list of, I think I had like 8 words that are fairly common to see. And then I used just best64 hashcat rule to kind of mangle those, and it turned 8 words into 800 words, which is honestly more than I think I'd like to use for a password spraying attack, but I don't think there's a password policy here that's going to lock us out, so we should be fine to use that. And then I'm going to use this tool called spray.sh, so we need to specify the IP that we're going to try to authenticate to, which is 10.10.10.192. We've got formatted users .text and then passwords.text, I believe. And then the next values you pass are how many attempts that you want to do per lockout period, and then what that lockout period is. So I don't know what happens if I say 0. If it just
that's smart,
because sprays them or not.
Definitely want to be careful not to lock accounts out, right?
Yeah, so that
would be bad.
That's why I always end up using this tool. But now I'm thinking maybe I should just use like crackmap exec, right? Because that should just run it through, and I don't have to worry about it. This tool lets you kind of limit it, right? Because like if you would lock an account out after 5 attempts, and then that resets every 15 minutes, maybe we only want to try 3 attempts every 15 minutes, right? And this is definitely something I set up on like my first day of an engagement. I just let that run in the background, and It shouldn't lock accounts out, but it should give me like what 60 login attempts over the course of a day. And when you have 1,000 user accounts to run that against, odds are one of them's gonna pop.
Yeah, that's the sad thing, right? Is like companies will spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on security, then like someone's password is winter 2020. It's like, oh,
it happens.
What are you gonna do?
Every time? I have yet to be on an internal engagement where password spraying didn't get me at least 3 sets of credentials.
Hey, dude, actually, I just cracked that TGS. Sorry, the TGT. Don't mind me. I keep messing it up.
Nice.
So we do have credentials.
What do we got?
I just sent it over to you.
Perfect.
So let's see if let's remote in. I think we had RDP and WinRM open, right?
I can go look at my nmap. We've got LDAP. What port is WinRM on? Is that 30?
Yeah, 5985.
Yeah, we've got
so,
that.
All right, we only have WinRM. Okay, that should be fine.
You can use Evil WinRM for that.
Yeah, let's see if it works. That seems like a fairly, easy initial foothold for a hard box.
If it gives you a shell, we'll see.
I'm
missing a flag here. What am I missing? IPUP continue. I feel like I've got that. Oh, maybe it's lowercase.
Yeah, lowercase p, and I think the one of the characters in the password is messing it up. The little caret. So you got to put the password in quotes. Oh, sorry, my bad. You're doing something different. I'm awful.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I'm still trying to get my brute force attack running.
Oh yeah, that's good.
At least I have it in the background. Who knows? Maybe we can get into another account too.
Good idea, because we don't get a WinRM session. That's fantastic. So I'm assuming this is a box where we don't get a shell. Love it.
We haven't done any LDAP enumeration. That'd be like the next thing I'd move to.
Now, so what do you typically use for that?
Just LDAP search and then manually go through it.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I've done that way. I tend to use JExplorer, which is like a GUI for it because I'm a noob and I like GUIs.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's just JExplorer, right? But it's just a graphical browser for LDAP. It comes in really useful. Yeah, someone's saying RPC client. Yeah, we'll definitely check RPC client and see if we can get anything out of there as well. But I guess sometimes you can see like passwords set in like the description of accounts or like things like that.
Let's see, what am I doing wrong with this crack map exec command? Because I swear that this should be working. So I've got crack map exec SMB because that's the method that we're using. -U for the user list, -P for the password list. Is it capital U since I'm using a list? I thought I had that before and it wasn't working.
Looks like we are not going to be getting in to LDAP unless I had a copy and paste error, which is not above me. Not below me.
Can you use? You can't query anything with LDAP.
Doesn't look like it, man. It doesn't look like it's accepting my authentication. I'm trying with the credentials that we got. Let's try it with SSL. Well, what's the SSL port for LDAP? Is it 3389?
I don't know.
I'll go ahead and check. No, it's 3268. Interesting.
Oh yeah, 3389 is RDP.
Oh, well, I knew it was in my head for some reason, right?
Username or... Okay, yeah, so it's lowercase u and lowercase p. I don't know why that's not working. I've killed so much time on that, I'm probably just going to move on.
Yeah, it happens, right? Cut your losses. Yeah, I'm not getting into LDAP. looks like LDAP is a no-go. That's unfortunate. I guess next thing we'll try SMB.
So you got nothing out of LDAP. SMB we already looked at, right? That was just we got the list of users that way.
Yeah, but I wonder if we do SMB map with the new credentials. You know what I mean? Like maybe we'll have like read or write to a new share or something.
Definitely do that.
Oh no. Okay. All right. We do have more access. So we have read only to IPC, net logon profiles, and sysvol.
Hey, what's up, Jason? Welcome. What were those two directories you said?
So we now have net logon and sysvol. So it's worth checking those out, you know.
Net logon. Are those just like default domain controller directories?
Yeah, so I guess with sysvol you can sometimes find GPP cache credentials. So if there are like the C password property is set in any of your group policy objects, you can sometimes extract credentials from there.
Nice.
So, you know, we'll give that a go and take a look. I think Power View and stuff will get that for you if you run it, but. Man. There we go.
When you're connecting to SMB client, oh, I've got the wrong slashes. That's why.
Oh, I was wondering why mine wasn't working. I have spaces. There we go. Log on failure. Well, maybe I have the wrong password.
Let's use SMB map first. So the username support, the password is at #00. Is that right?
Yes. That's weird. That's in rock view.
That is kind of like an odd one, isn't it?
Yeah. So let's see. It looks like we have 2 policy objects in here, so we could see if anything's here. I think I gotta Google this where the cache credentials could be stored.
I'm taking a peek at your screen here. See what you're seeing.
Cheating.
Exactly.
Just kidding. Oh, AD security. AD security is like the bread and butter for AD hacking.
Which directory are you going through at the moment? You're going through the policies?
Yeah, so they'll always be in like sysvol / the domain, and I think policies, and then like, yeah. So then in policies. And what you want to look for is like, well, I guess a plain text password, right? But I'm not sure. Do you know if there's a command we can use to just like open up a file over SMB? Like kind of like cat or less or whatever?
Over SMB client.
Yeah. Oh, there's an open command. Maybe that'll do it. Well, it didn't seem to. I don't know.
I usually just download it, but there seems to be too much to download.
Yeah. It might not be worth it. I'm not sure.
You might be able to mount it, and then you could just interact with it like you would.
That's a good idea, too. Oh, I'm not in TMUX. I was so confused what was going on. So I did mget star just to try to download some of it.
You didn't do? Did you do that in the parent directory or just in one of?
Well, just in the one of the policy directories. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find it there.
Any luck finding inside policy? Are you looking for the GPP file? Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I just don't know the exact location of where they would be. You know what I mean?
I feel like I heard of a tool for that, like, helps you automate finding that.
I'm sure it exists. I don't know why we don't look for that.
I'm looking right now, see if I can figure out where it's at.
Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I know PowerView will do it, but we can't really run it. Because typically you would just, obviously import that PowerShell module and... Let's see.
I googled hunting GPP and somehow I ended up on like an actual hunting forum.
Oh, well, I guess that's one way to do it. Kick in the front door of the data center. Give me your credentials, I guess. That's extreme pen testing.
Nice. So is that power split module, is that just local?
Yeah, typically you would just run that on the actual domain controller. Or, I mean, you could run it from any domain joined client, but it doesn't look like we have that.
And then the user we've got is support, and he's not a local admin, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have that, and then he doesn't have WinRM. So at this point, we're using his creds to hunt through the sysvol directory. What are the odds that that group policy preference file is actually there?
I have no idea. Maybe we'll just come back to it. Do some other, bark up some other trees. Up to you.
I mean, definitely keep hunting on that. I feel like if I can get this password spray to work, I feel like that might be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely give it a go. Let's see what we can do. There is a command with SMB client just to download everything recursively. Do you happen to have that?
Yeah, so if you're an SMB client, just type recurse and then do mget star, and that'll recursively download everything.
Oh, right. There's a one-liner for it. I have it in my OneNote. I just don't want to open that up because
Sure.
Because
I don't know. Then I don't know the one-liner. I always just do it that way.
No worries. Maybe I just won't be lazy and I'll do it. I just love one-liners, man. I hate doing actual hacking. I just want a script to do it for me.
Right.
A
friend of mine was talking. He's like, "Hey, I wonder if they have like speed runs through Hack the Box like they do in like Halo." And I was like, if they do, they probably just write a script and then run the script, and then the box is done.
Pen testing as a service, right?
Yeah. Well, once you know the intended path, how hard is it to script it and be done in half a second?
That's super true. So someone's saying, how you guys doing with the box so far? Hey, man, we're doing pretty good. We got one set of credentials so far, but we cannot win RM in and get a shell. So we're just trying to figure out what to do with these credentials and how we can progress from here. So we either need to get to another user account or write to administrator. We'll see what happens, right? You know what we also could do? Why don't we just run Bloodhound?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's AD, dude. What are we doing?
You made a video of how you can use that PowerShell script to do it remotely, right?
Python. You can use the remote Python ingester. We should do that. So if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely check that out too. It's pretty good.
See, I didn't know about that method. I had always just done it using PowerShell locally on the box.
Really?
Yes, sir. So it was really cool to see that. You taught me something there.
Hey, well, good. I'm glad. Someone's saying doing RPC client with the credentials. That's a good idea. We could do that too. Yeah, I'll give that a go. So RPC client. Okay. Yeah, after we run Bloodhound, if we don't get anything from there, I'll definitely give RPC client a go and see if we can get more user accounts and things like that. there's so many different things to look at with these boxes, and I cannot believe, Harley, you got us into doing this hard box.
Well, hey, I
So,
finally got
just
that
in all
password spraying attack working, so that's cool.
Awesome.
It only took how fucking long?
Hey, you know, whatever.
RPC client. I'll go take a look with that.
Some awesome. All right, I'm gonna start up Bloodhound, get that all going, and
Do you already have it installed?
Ingester. Yes, I got Bloodhound installed.
Nice. Oh, what am I doing?
All right, so we'll just use Bloodhound Python. Oh, good. I do have that installed too. Thank God. I don't know. I haven't migrated to Kali 2020.4 yet. Have you?
I have.
Oh, how do you like it with the all ZSH and all that stuff?
It took a little bit to get used to. It wasn't my preference. I was trying to do an attack in my local AD lab, and for whatever reason, my network, like communication on my LAN, was all messed up. So I just went ahead and decided to bite the bullet and check out the new version, and that fixed the issue. But here I am dealing with ZSH. I have noticed an issue with if you get like a Linux reverse shell and you try to upgrade to like a Python TTY. One little tip is you'll want to drop into Bash first, because if you do that after you like foreground or background the process and do the whole like what is it?
STT raw echo.
Exactly.
Or whatever it is.
Yeah. Once you do that, it just completely like you can't reset or anything. You lose your shell. So I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see. William Frank says we're doing quite well. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. We're doing what we can, I guess. Hopefully, we can root it tonight. So yeah, also is the audio okay and everything for I guess each of our streams? Can you hear everything all right? Because we've never done this before.
Yeah, let us know for sure.
Let's see. Someone's saying, yeah, there's two different names in RPC client. Right. Yeah, we did have two accounts that we found originally with the ASREP roasting. So, but we didn't get the hash from the other one.
Oh, we didn't get the hash for it though.
Do you want to do some digging in RPC and I'll do some Bloodhound enumeration? We'll kind of tag team it here.
Yes, sir. I'm trying to get connected to RPC right now.
Awesome. Hey, Heather, thanks for letting me know it's pretty quiet. Is it better now?
I wonder if we need to give it the domain.
Just DC. I always get messed up. All right. Let's see now. Oh no, nothing's working. This is perfect. Everything is fine.
There we go.
Yeah, so I think the reason I got into pen testing is because I absolutely hate computers and I really love destroying them, just to be quite honest. So this is really soothing to me. After all those years doing like help desk stuff, desktop support, I'm just like, you're gonna pay me to break these things? I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, I've always just wanted to hack stuff. I mean, if you can get paid to hack, why wouldn't you want to do that?
For sure. All right, I just got the Bloodhound ingester working, so all right, we're starting to make some progress. All right, let's see if we get any cool results. Oh, no. I forgot to do the collection method all. I've been burned by that so many times. That happened to me in my forest stream. All right. So what path are you going down now?
I am in RPC client, just seeing what I can enumerate about this support user.
Sweet. See what he looks like in Bloodhound. Nothing? Okay, that's cool. Thanks.
So he's got a lot of privileges set, according to RPC. I'm just seeing what if I can find like a list of like the most dangerous Windows like SE privileges.
Good idea. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too familiar with messing around with RPC and like all the permissions there, so I don't know, man. I have full faith in you, though.
That makes one of us.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right. All right. Now we got the correct Bloodhound data. Sorry if you're watching. I put the wrong data in because, you know, that's just how I roll. All right. Doesn't look like we have any crazy permissions, so that's cool.
Okay, so I found a blog post that the number one commonly abused privilege is one called SE backup privilege, and this user has that. So it says, description is, the privilege causes a system to grant all read access control to any file, regardless of the ACL specified for the file.
For a support user?
Yeah, for support.
Huh. Okay. Sweet. I like it. Well, I guess we just need... Oh, wait a second. This is weird. So this Audit 2020 account has force change password over support.
Audit 2020?
Yeah.
But we already have the password for support, don't we?
Yeah. What? This is super weird. Like, did we miss a step or something? It seems like it's like going backwards.
Oh, like they wanted us to find that Audit 2020 account?
Well, how would you, right?
I mean, if I can get my password's brain attacks running, I feel like maybe that was one way. Let me see if it's been successful.
That's super strange. I wonder, maybe we've got some... Find something?
That can't be accurate. Yeah, that's not accurate at all. This tool is basically saying, like, almost all these accounts found valid credentials for.
See, I feel like we need to pivot to this, either this other user or admin, right? Because Audit 2020, I don't know. That seems a little...
So Audit 2020 has the ability to reset the support password, right?
Yes.
That's the only thing you're seeing out of that account that we can do?
Correct.
So I don't think we need it because we already have support. So is there a path to domain admin from support?
Hey Harley, I don't understand arrows. So the user support has the capability to change the password of Audit 2020.
Okay.
Hey, big brain.
That makes a difference then.
Arrows, you know.
All right. You want to see if you can reset that user's password then, and we can see what he can do. And in the meantime, I'll see if I can abuse this backup privilege and do something with it.
Yeah, let's try to see if we can change the password. I don't know how we would do that. We don't have a shell. The only thing we can log into is RPC.
You don't need a shell. There's a tool here. This one I did make. It's called SMB password. I'll send you my blog post. Or I'll post it. I'll post it in your YouTube.
Thank you. Yeah, Williams. Oh, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, you're saying analyze the Bloodhound output. I guess I was 1 second ahead of you. I appreciate the tip. Sorry, it might be a little rocky. Like I said, we've never done this one before, so, you know, we're working through it.
William's like, hey, man, you missed something.
Oops.
That's funny.
SMB password, does this come by default?
Yeah, I think it's built into Kali. Am I wrong?
I've never known about this. How do you learn these things?
A lot of IPSec videos.
That's fair. You know, it's kind of ironic that I make videos, but I actually don't learn well from watching videos.
Really? That's funny.
Yeah. So, oh, William says free self-promotion ban. That's right. Sorry, dude. You gotta go. How dare you? No, actually, Harley runs an awesome blog. If you guys haven't checked it out, I mean, he's actually got some really good stuff out there. Tons of stuff. I mean, the fact that you write all your notes that you use in your blog is really smart. You know, I don't know anyone else who does that. It's awesome. It helps me.
Like if anyone's actually watching me do stuff here, I just keep going to my own blog and I'll just search it for what I'm trying to do, and I probably have a cheat sheet for it. 90% of my content comes from IPSec's videos. I'll watch his video and then I'm like, oh, I need to remember how to do this, and I'll make a blog post on it. So it's all the credit goes to him.
Is that going to change the current user's password or a different user's password? It looks like it's for the current user.
I think what happens if you maybe read the man page on it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
That's a good point.
We can probably do it through RPC as well.
Can you set a password through RPC?
Dude, RPC's got some hidden gems.
I guess you can.
Really?
Malicious.link, that's Mubix. He wrote a post on it.
Dude, if Mubix did it, then we're done for. I mean, this is it.
Yeah, I'd read his. Looks like we can use net RPC password, admin user. Okay. Yeah, so you specify like the account you have creds for, and then -U against the account you want to reset. If I'm reading that right.
Sweet. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah, dude, do it. Or do you want me to do it? I can do it.
Let's both do it. We're both going to have to do it.
I guess that's true.
See. Perfect. See, this is so much easier to do with a partner. What do you guys think? You guys enjoying the dual stream kind of stuff? Is it a little bit better than one person? I feel like it's easier because we can both talk to each other and it's not just like talking to the void, you know?
Yeah, I always enjoy having someone like on voice chat or something. Otherwise, you just feel like you're talking to yourself a bit.
For sure.
I'm domain admin 23. So, hold up. How's he doing this?
What?
I'm just trying to figure out which, like, what the syntax is.
I think, did you authenticate to RPC already?
Yes.
Is there like do you have to specify the domain?
I had issues with it. Let me scroll up and look at how I did it.
Oh, never mind. I did it. I don't know what I'm doing, dude.
So you just do capital U, support, and then password comes after.
Oh, okay, sweet. There we go. Let's see. Looks like we got some good feedback in the dual stream and pretty fun. Good. I'm glad you think so. And yeah, I'd appreciate no spoilers or anything. You know, of course we could look up answers and all that, but it's not fun. If we get super stuck, though, we're probably going to have to come to you because, you know, that's just how it goes. Can't know everything, right?
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed to cheat if I need to.
Nope.
What's the name of the account that we have access to?
It was like Audit 2020, I think. Yeah, Audit 2020.
Oh, I didn't get an error. I don't know if that worked.
No way.
Let's find out.
So we just do set user info.
I did.
Okay.
I did it like this. Threw it in your YouTube. I don't know if that's the right syntax, but to find out. User audit.
You didn't throw me any links. Oh, there you go. I see it now. Don't worry about me.
I don't. Invalid choice.
Dude, I got access was denied. How do you do this?
You got access denied? You're authenticated as support, right?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, the password definitely changed because it authenticated using correct map exec, so that's good.
What? Dude, that's awesome. I wonder, how do you do an RPC? Who am I? Am I?
Wait, maybe it didn't authenticate. Hold on.
Oh no, everything's failing. Can you? Well, if you change the password, can you just like WinRM in?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I tried using crackmap WinRM, and it won't authenticate there, but it will authenticate to SMB. So.
Wrong user. Oh my gosh, you're so right, dude. I did the wrong username. I did support, not audit 2020. Ah,
What for
sorry,
the
my
set
brain's
user
so fast.
info?
Yep.
Yep.
Thanks for the tip. Appreciate you. We're gonna have to bring William in next time. He knows what he's doing, unlike us. I can't say that. You know what you're doing. I don't.
One of us kind of knows.
I'm just happy to be involved.
4AG, thanks for mentioning that thing about the cheat sheet. I'm glad that you like it. I've actually got, if you go to the infinitelogins.com page, there's in the menu, there's like a whole list of enumeration cheat sheets that I'm slowly building. So I've got like HTTP, FTP, LDAP, DNS, and I just kind of piece them together as I go.
Are you serious? Are we really not going to get WinRM from this? So we've gotten 2 user accounts and we still can't get a shell?
Doesn't look like it, man. I'm going to download Evil WinRM anyway and just see if it...
I just tried.
It didn't work. Cool.
Oh, wait. Oh, this is Matrix. Dude, I'm glad you're here. What's up, dude? Happy to have you.
Oh, nice.
You can't switch up with name. Yeah, you can't switch up with names and handles. It's my brain's not big enough to handle that.
Is your name really William Frank? I'm curious if that's really your name or not.
Knowing him, he's probably faking it.
He's like, oh, it's my name today.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No WinRM. So that is a big defeat. Okay. Back to square one.
Have we done LDAP? We haven't really done much enumeration with LDAP, have we?
We couldn't bind to it, remember?
Can we provide credentials and get more information that way?
So I tried with support, and that didn't work. But let's try it with Audit 2020.
Yeah, give it a shot. I'll let you run with that one.
You trust me that much?
I do. I still feel like that SE backup privilege, unless I'm reading this wrong, it looks like we have permission to that.
I have no idea, man.
Can you go back to your Bloodhound results for me real quick? I think it'll show if you say like path to DA from your support user. Was there like any path that got
no path?
No path. What about from Audit 2020?
Well, let's now mark that user as owned, and that's not what we want. We want outbound. It doesn't look like there's any AD privileges in here that would indicate we can provesc through AD. So that's kind of not fun. So maybe this isn't really an AD box as much as we thought.
Very lame.
You know, it's all right. Standard Windows stuff, that's okay. No, actually, this is pretty cool so far. I'm liking it. Oh, what is... Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're going to do this through AD. There's this SVC backup, which can PS remote into the DC. And I think from that user, oh yeah, from SVC backup, we could definitely get DA because they're a member of backup operators, and backup operators owns domain admins.
Okay.
So yeah, that's something. Are we gonna need to jump through 3 different user accounts? This is crazy.
We might have to. SVC dash backup?
Underscore, yeah.
Underscore? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna try SMB map again. Because last time we had some extra shares, so let's see if we do now. Okay, authentication worked. That's good. Hey, we got something.
What do we got?
Okay. All right, there's a new share called Forensic. It says Forensic/audit share. And we're audit 2020. I like it. Forensics, that makes me think, all right, I actually just finished a digital forensics class at school. So that's kind of funny. But I don't know, maybe we'll find some interesting files in there that they're doing some forensic analysis on. I don't know.
Is it forensic or forensics plural?
Singular.
Okay. And that was with the audit 2020 user?
That's correct. That seems promising. I like it.
Status not found.
All right, let's give it a go. Memory analysis? Dude, that sounds shady. Harley, I found something.
What do you got, man?
There's a file called lsas.zip. Does that seem a little weird to you?
Hell yeah.
You just zip that lsas dump right up.
Nice.
All right, all right. I won't go too far ahead of you. You good?
Yeah, I'm trying to get... So, I thought I authenticated as Audit 2020 to the forensic directory, and I'm just getting access denied. So
Your slash is the wrong way. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm sorry. Don't mind me.
I get connected to SMB, but then... and then when I try to actually list out the contents, I get access denied.
So try not to specify the password in a flag. Oh, you need a capital U.
Capital U?
So SMB client and SMB map use U for user, but one's uppercase and one's lowercase. I hate it so much, but it's a thing.
Nice. Thank you.
No problem.
That was under
Does that
memory
work?
analysis that you pulled out?
Yeah, that stood out a little bit.
Nice.
But I don't know. We'll see if we can go. There's some other files, but I mean, LSAS is immediately like, what?
Yeah, let's go for that for sure. Is the zip file protected? Like, do we need to crack it or anything like that?
Honestly, I just kind of waited for you. I didn't want to get ahead of myself.
Okay.
Because knowing our luck, this is going to be encrypted, and then we can't crack it, and they're just going to be like, haha.
Well, I just downloaded it, so we can move on. And, oh. Nope, we can extract. It's an lsas.dmp file.
LSAS dump. I like to hear it. So,
Can we pass that to Mimikatz?
yeah. Well, typically you would use Mimikatz to dump LSAS, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't see why not, right?
You would think that it'd be fine. Like, if Mimikat would dump it itself and then read it, maybe we can just pass it a dump file.
Yeah. It's a good idea. So, see, Matrix saying, how does it feel getting back to Hack the Box? It's good, man. I'm happy I'm getting back into it. It's been a while. I think after OSCP, I kind of crashed, and it was like, oh, this is awful. But, you know, I still love doing it. It's a lot of fun, and I'm glad Harley convinced me to do this hard box, because I probably wouldn't have done it. You're just more ambitious than me, dude.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't probably have done it on my own either, so tag team networks.
Oh, yeah. So I'm seeing LSAS dump files here. Okay.
Have you heard of a tool called volatility?
Oh, but I do see a way to do this with Mimikatz.
Is there a way? Oh, cool.
Let me just paste you the link. I'll put it right into your chat.
Cool. Perfect.
All right. So, yeah, we should be able to dump this. Wait, can we can't run Mimikatz on Linux, though.
I think there's a Python version, though.
Yeah, secret stump, right? We use that?
Well, I don't think that would work in this case, but there's a tool called, like, PyPyCats.
Really?
Yeah, have you heard of that one? Here.
No. Do they just rewrite every tool in Python? Is this how it works now?
Yeah, that's kind of how life works, dude.
I missed the boat.
Go out and download. Install that.
Let's see. All right, I'll try PyPyCats.
It's such a dumb name.
Matrix says he knows of the tool volatility because of Mr. Robot. That's awesome.
What? No, tell me more. I don't remember that tool. I've got...
Dude, I've never...
What's that?
I was gonna say, I've never even seen Mr. Robot, so...
Oh, I hate you, dude. You gotta go watch
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm actually the worst person to talk to about movie references or, like, anything like that, because I just don't know.
So, if... The one thing that sucks about, like, most hacker movies, or hacker scenes in movies, is, like, they don't even know what an IP address is, you know? Like, they'll give you, like, 6 octets. But the cool thing about Mr. Robot is, like, it's real. Like, he's actually using Kali Linux. He's actually using real hacking tools. Like, and when he talks about performing attacks, like, he's actually talking about it, like, legitimately, you know what I mean? So...
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's why I enjoy the show.
Maybe I'll check it out then. Sounds good. My girlfriend likes to talk about some of that stuff sometimes. It's actually really funny because she's a CNA, so she works in a hospital and she'll like, you know, school people on cybersecurity sometimes. It's really funny to hear like the kind of stuff she'll say about that. You know what I mean? Because she knows like a little bit about it from me, and she'll, you know, like, oh yeah, that's definitely a phishing email. Don't click on that, or like, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
I remember I was losing my mind so much practicing for OSCP that she was able to like roughly tell me how a buffer overflow works. I just kept talking about it.
That's crazy.
It's kind of funny.
I feel like most people don't care and they just kind of check out when you start talking about that stuff.
When you live together and you're quarantined together, you have no choice. You have to listen. All right, so have you figured out a way to, with PyPyCats to open an LSAS dump?
I thought so. So I found this article here. I'll send you the link. I'm trying to use that command, but it doesn't seem to be working. Unless that's saying to perform... Well, no, that wouldn't make sense. I feel like that would be what I need. But it's giving us an error. Argument command invalid choice mini dump. Doesn't like that choice.
I don't even know how to run commands in PyPyCats, dude.
Yeah, I don't know either. So. This is my first time, like, actually trying to use it.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to see if we can do a secret stump. Because I feel like if secret stump can dump LSAS remotely, it should be able to dump LSAS locally. That doesn't make sense if it shouldn't. I'll file a complaint with them.
I think that article might just be outdated from the version of the tool that we have. Damn it. Hold on.
Hate to see it.
Oh, I got it.
No way. All right, what's the... Wait, you did PyPyCats?
Yeah. Here.
All right, what's the command?
It's PyPyCats LSA space mini dump and then the dump file. So you need to add LSA in front of it.
Oh, I did like SEKURA
Oh,
LSA. You know, right?
like as if it was like Mimi Cats.
Yeah. So wait, just PyPyCast, then LSA.
And then space mini dump.
Oh, a space. See, I'm just used to the Mimicat syntax. So
Yeah, it's different syntax.
hey, what are you gonna do? You know.
And looks like we got an NT hash for, well, that's for the machine account. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Holy crap. SVC backup. That was that account you needed, right?
No way.
I've got a hash.
We got this. It's consider this box rooted. We're done. That's all done.
Yeah, I haven't been taking notes this whole time, but I'm actually going to start taking notes here.
Dude, you've been live streaming your notes.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
My
all
audience is my notes.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Matrix will educate us.
Let's exit out of this one. What are the odds we can just pass that hash to it?
100%, I would say.
We don't even need to crack it. That was...
Nah, why? I would say pass the hash. Wait, I'm missing something. I could be blind. Username DC01. Oh, I just didn't scroll up enough. You know. What are you gonna do?
So, I got news. It's not good news, but it's news. It's
Okay.
we can pass the hash to get crackmap exec to authenticate over SMB, but it's not admin, so we can't get a shell through that. But maybe we can with WinRM. Try that.
Yep, I just got the hash, so we'll pass the hash with Evo WinRM. I'm assuming that's exactly what you did.
Yeah, crackmap exec shows it's pwned with WinRM, so we need evil WinRM, and we can get a shell that way.
Oh, love to hear it.
And I don't have evil WinRM, so I need to go get that. Unless it's built into Kali.
Just do gem install Evo WinRM.
Oh, nice. I already got it. Okay.
Harley, we have a shell. We've been through 3 user accounts, and we finally have a shell on this box.
Took enough time.
Thank God. All right, I like it. So, I would hope we get the user.txt now. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. We got it. No, I'm not gonna open it up, but we did it.
I'm gonna open it up. I don't care. I'm gonna take notes or get credit for that. Hell yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I usually just do them after.
Oh, I guess I could do that too. I found so we've got a notes document. Do you see that?
Notes document where?
Right inside of the C drive. If you just change it to root, and then there's a notes.txt.
Oh, well, that sounds like it should be there, right? Come on. I just want to clear my screen in WinRM. Oh, well.
Because the audit report is sensitive, I have encrypted it on the desktop. Wonder what that means.
Audit report, you've encrypted it on the desktop. Okay, that sounds, wait, and then it says root.txt?
Yeah, and then it says root.txt. Disable the auditor account, audit 2020. Well, we have that one. We've pwned that. You said that there was if you go back to Bloodhound, you said once we get to this account, there's a way to escalate to domain admin?
It looks like it, man. I'm going to mark the user as owned and just run the queries.
Yeah, let's see what the path is. Should we rerun the... Do you think we would need to rerun the Python ingesture, or...
I don't think so.
I don't know if that'll give us new data if we run it as a new user account.
So it says that, all right, SVC backup is a member of backup operators, right?
Okay.
Oh, geez. I could be wrong. Maybe we can't. Nope. I think I switched up some arrows. I think I screwed it up, man.
Wait, so...
I think it's the opposite way around.
What do you mean?
So, domain admins owns backup operators.
That's weird that it would have even shown that. because they technically own everything, right?
Yeah. Let me verify this. All right. Let me make sure I'm not.
But if they're part of backup operators, domain admin, let me just see if there's a escalation path.
Yeah. Wait a second. No. Yeah. So SVC backup is a member of backup operators.
Uh-huh.
Oh no. They switched up. Yep. I'm wrong. That does not look like it's the way. The arrows are going the opposite direction. There's just a lot of arrows on my screen. So this AD is not going to be Privesk. I really wish Bloodhound did the arrows in a different way. Maybe it's just me, but I get kind of confused with some of the orientations of them.
How do they do it? Did they do it like big to small? Small, like I'm looking at your screen. I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, it goes big to small, but sometimes I switch it up because I get stretched out, and I don't know. I just get confused, but that's just probably a me problem. So yeah, this is actually not going to be anything, but the backup, right? That is weird. So this is a backup account. Maybe we can make like a backup of the image and then like dump Sam or something, or like whatever. What is it for AD? I don't remember the name of the file where the AD accounts are stored.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. The whatever.dit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But backup ops have the ability to schedule tasks which may provide an escalation path. That's what I'm reading just off this AD security blog.
Wait, Harley, you said SC backup privilege is for Privesk, right?
I couldn't find a method. I think it is. I couldn't find a good blog that kind of walked us through how to do it, but I mean, we could look again.
We have it on this account, which it just made me think of it. It's called backup, and we do have SC backup privilege.
Do you think maybe we don't even need to perform a backup? Maybe like there's a backup file somewhere on the box. I'm just gonna start enumerating, see if I can find.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's see. Well, it said the backup would be on the desktop, but that's probably the administrator desktop.
Yeah, there's only user.txt on this desktop.
Oh boy. And I'm assuming we can't go into the admin directory. That wouldn't be right. But who knows? Yeah, no, we can't go in there.
Oh, I got in.
Wait, into where?
The admin directory. There's the notes. Is this the same notes? Notes.txt? Oh, permission denied. So I can't...
Wait, you CD into CD administrator?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just spelled administrator wrong. Like, that's a common theme here. Whoa. Okay.
So in documents, administrator documents, there's what I think is a file that just says forensic. I don't know.
I like the sound of forensic. I do like that.
Yeah, it helped us last time.
It's a directory. What? Dude, this is the forensic. This is the forensic share.
Okay. Can you write to it?
Well, I wouldn't think it would matter if we could write to it. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what our permissions are.
Well, let's see. Access denied. Oof. Well, it said it was on the desktop, right?
Yeah, it said that the...
Root.txt is here.
What is?
Root.txt.
Can you... Yeah, but you can't open it. I tried to open it. It wouldn't work.
Really? Oh, I was like, that's it?
No. So, here's the thing. I think maybe we do need to perform a backup, because if we've got the ability to take a backup of the box, maybe we can browse it offline and not be restricted with the same permissions.
For sure. I think there was another Hack the Box machine that did that. They hosted like a backup file on an SMB share. I don't know if you ever did that one. I don't know what it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah, so let's see if we can progress with that. I don't know.
So, another thing, if under audit 2020 or whatever that user was, right? We could go through and we could read the files here, but I can't read the files. Like, I'm trying to go into the commands output directory that's within that forensics directory, because there's all kinds of different text documents in there that might have something useful for us, but I can't read them as this backup account. But I think we can read them as audit 2020 through that SMB share, can't we?
Maybe. I don't quite remember. I'm actually looking at a GitHub repo that seems to be for exploiting SE backup privilege.
There you go.
I wonder if it'll work. It looks like just a PowerShell library. Okay, so it looks like with SE backup, it looks like we can copy any file that we want, which I guess makes sense, right? That's how a backup works, is that you can copy anything.
Right.
So can we copy sensitive files?
What is that GitHub? Is it like a PowerShell script?
Looks like there's some DLLs, but we just load them in. Let me paste it. Oh, well, if I could paste it into your chat there. So I wonder if we load this, if we load these DLLs, if we could like copy anything.
Wait, did you paste it in my chat?
Yeah, in your stream chat.
Oh.
It's delayed, probably chat delay.
Oh, yeah, because I don't see it.
Oh, I'll Discord it to you.
Okay.
There you go. Cool. Teamwork.
Nice.
Perfect. All right, so yeah, maybe if we do this, it'll work. Who knows? It looks a little complicated, to be honest.
Well, I guess I gotta click the link and then copy it. Okay, we're good.
It's actually a phishing link. I just owned you.
Pwned.
Get wrecked.
Pwned on stream.
Done.
Okay. So we need to enable the privilege, lets you traverse into a directory and list the items and list the contents. If you want to read copy data out of a forbidden folder, you have to act as backup software. The shell copy won't work. You'll need to open the source file manually using create file.
Dude, I actually just found something different, which seems to explain it better. And it gives us a different resource to use to exploit it. It says SE backup privilege. This privilege causes the system to grant all read access to any file, but only read. It says use it to read the password hashes of local admin accounts from the registry, and then use psexec to pass the hash.
Oh, nice. That's on Hacktricks. Oh, Hacktricks is awesome.
Yeah. Okay, and IPSEC's got a video on it. Wow, the man himself.
Who's IPSEC? I've never heard of that guy.
IPSEC, who?
Dude, I swear I searched that article for that privilege earlier. Yeah.
I'm going to use this just PowerShell module, the ACL full control. It looks like it's easier to use.
What, is it just native to PowerShell?
No, we're going to have to, download it and execute it and all that kind of stuff.
Lame.
I usually have all these commands written in my notes, but like I said, I'm just nervous to open up OneNote, and it's like, oh yeah, there's my OSCP exam.
See, that's why you do it on a public blog, man.
Not my OSCP exam.
No,
I'm sure that would go over great with OffSec. I was just trying to give back to the community. What do you mean?
Dude, why am I still having issues finding that stupid post? Hacktricks, SE backup privilege.
I think I sent it to you.
I saw it from your stream. Oh, you probably did.
I put it in Discord.
Yeah, you probably did.
I don't know why you're having trouble. It's right in front of you. Just kidding. I'm really not the one to say that, because the amount of times I spell administrator wrong is kind of horrendous. And I truly apologize to everybody watching. All right. I got the IEX command crafted. So for those of you who don't know, you can use IEX in this fashion, right? To basically download something. It could be a PowerShell module, an executable, whatever. Store it just in RAM, so it won't actually be put on the client system, and then immediately execute it. So what we're going to do is just download this PowerShell module, store it in RAM, and run it, right? So it's the same as importing the module. Maybe.
Are you going to try to just give it the GitHub? It's not going to work only because these machines don't have internet connectivity.
Oof. You can tell I'm rusty on Hack the Box, huh?
It's all good.
You live and you learn. Local web servers it is.
And I also have a Windows file transfer cheat sheet. So, hell yeah.
Sweet. I feel like Windows was like a different world to me when I first started hacking. Even though like Windows I use as my daily driver, I was like, how do you hack a Windows machine?
See, that was kind of, at first, that was not my experience because I had supported Windows for 4 years, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like I was already kind of familiar with Windows. I did like sysadmin work for 4 years before I ever really started getting serious about this. So Windows felt more comfortable, and then eventually somehow I got more comfortable with Linux. Like now I prefer Linux, hacking against a Linux machine than I do Windows, but in the beginning it was the opposite.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. It is tough. I mean, and the thing is, just with pen testing, it's like there's so much that you have to learn, and it's really hard to find a lot of good resources. You know what I mean? Or at least for the beginner level. All right, so I've now hosted a web server, and now we're gonna try to actually transfer it this time. Did you get the module imported?
Moment of truth right now. I'm running my IEX command. I guess I should have checked my IP to make sure I had that right.
All right, seemed to get it. Seemed to work for me.
10, 10, 14, 44. Oh wow, there it goes. It took forever for that git command to hit.
Yeah, that kind of worries me a bit. Not gonna lie.
Why?
Well, it seems like it hung, and it was such a small file.
Yeah, it was pretty small, but it took a long time for it to even hit the web server.
Oh, it did import. Okay, dude, I was like, please don't tell me AV is stopping this. Like, I really don't want to fight Windows Defender today.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay, so once we've got it imported, do they give us an example of how to use it? Looks like they do in the.
Yeah.
They've got a typo in their example in the description of that PowerShell module. It's a typo on administrator, so don't feel alone.
It's not just me, all right? It's a hard word to spell, and in English, it's just awful, all right? Like Matrix is saying, quick fact, back in the 90s, hacking Windows servers was so easy that some hacking groups wouldn't allow you to join if those are the only servers you could pwn. How do you know facts about the 90s, dude? You weren't around back then. I'm just kidding. That is a cool fact. And I feel like it's the same thing now because companies are still running Windows servers from the 90s, right?
Yeah, no joke. When I was working at the MSP doing managed IT services, we had signed a new client that when we went into their network, they had an old Server 2003 box that not only was on their network, but they had their entire LAN routing through it, and it was configured to act as a router. I think 10 years ago they had firewall software running on it, so it would be able to filter traffic, but they didn't renew the license, and they just left the box there and in that configuration for years.
Really?
It was bad.
Wow. So I'm trying to find some like guide that shows us how to use this tool because they don't really tell us what it does or like What, anything really?
It says it looks like we'd be able to change the permissions to whatever path we select.
It's like
So,
we could just browse to it after.
so yeah, you just you run. So you'd run ACL full control. Let me just try it. See if it even works.
And is it the user that I guess the user we want to add to? So we do like, Blackfield.local.
Probably
Who are we now? Oh, service backup.
SVC_backup.
I've never seen so many different accounts we had to jump through on a hack the box machine, dude. This is wild.
Oh, it's ACL full control is not recognized as a commandlet.
It worked for me.
Nice.
What command did you use to download it?
IEX new web client. That one. Let me get rid of the PowerShell. I had to drop into its own PowerShell instance. Let me get rid of that, and we'll see if that makes a difference.
That's why, yeah. Just start it with IEX, and it should work.
There's the Git, and yep, there we go.
Sweet. So, like, I don't know. What we'd want to do is try to access, like, the SAM hive. Get local admin.
I mean, how bad do we want to just get the flag?
No. That's cheating. Come on, dude. OSCP. You can't just get flags.
Yeah, I know. Well,
gotta get that shit.
Technically, that's not true. You can just do the IP config and get the flag. I don't think they make you do a who am I, do they?
Yes, they do. You have to run as an administrator account. Although, I feel like someone told me you don't have to do who am I anymore, but I don't know.
I feel like I remember reading it and thinking, hey, we don't need to do who am I, so as long as I've got a shell and I can read the root text, we're good. But whatever. I mean, yeah, let's definitely root this thing. We're so close. So let's figure out where the SAM database is stored and read the hash, right?
If there's a local hash. If not, we need to do, what's it called? The AD thing? The NTSD.dis, something like that? I don't know the letters. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the nt.dit file?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So see, make sure saying WinRM has its own upload functionality. It does. Which is awesome. I love WinRM so much.
I did not know it had that. Kind of like Meterpreter?
Yeah. You can just use the command upload, I think. That's what he's saying, at least. Nice. He's smarter than me.
Oh, wait, hold up.
That's true.
We had backup permissions, right?
Yeah.
Could we have just created a volume shadow copy and then extracted the NTDS.dit file from that?
I mean, that sounds like something we could do. I just did that ACL thing. I don't know if it changed anything. But that sounds like what a backup should be able to do, right?
Where did you run the ACL against? What directory?
I did C/Windows System32 config. Because I think that's where the SAM is. Yeah, and it looks like SAM is here. But can we, like, copy it?
Yeah, once you have access, you could just even read it straight from there, probably. But, yeah, you should be able to copy it or download it if you can. Is download an option in Evil WinRM?
Matrix, help us, please. Oh, we can't. Oh, you can't dump SAM while it's running. Why didn't I think about that?
Well, that's why I'm thinking we do a backup with some utility. What was that thing you read? You read something where it's like you can read the admin hash. Where did you see that?
Read the admin hash. Oh, let me get that article for you. Somewhere in my long list of articles. It was also from Hacktricks. Oh, it's the link I sent you.
Was that the SE backup?
Yeah.
Privilege? Use it to read the password hashes of local administrator accounts from the registry.
Oh. Okay. What's the reg command?
The hashes are stored in SAM. It's locked when it's running. This file is a registry hive, which is mounted to HKey local machine SAM. So you should be able to do like a reg query command.
All right, let's give it a go. Yeah, it just says reg save hklm/sam, and then like the directory you want to save it to.
I'm imagining that would be like local to the box, right? So then just throw it here. Invalid key name. Hold on.
I think it's hklm/sam. Mine's like hung, so I'm thinking it's working.
Yep, mine's hung too, so that's a good sign. So we dump the SAM, and then we should be able to also dump... Do we need both SAM and system?
Yes, you need both. And then we should be able to use both of those to get the hashes, and then pass the hash in.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Cool. I think we're close, dude. Holy shit.
I'm actually, I'm not going to lie, I'm surprised we got this.
We might pull it off here.
I don't think I could have done this alone. I know I couldn't have, so I'm glad we could do it together.
Thanks, William Frank. I'm gonna have to start calling you that now. Download and upload works. Cool. So we should be able to download it after we get this. I might just...
I'm gonna rename him in Discord to William Frank.
Please do.
I don't know if I can, but that would be great. Is yours still copying?
Yeah, I'm still doing the SAM.
Oh, we had like 300 users, didn't we?
Do what? Oh,
Didn't we
that's
have,
right.
Like 300 users?
Yeah.
Well, those weren't local users, though. Those are domain users. Or were they?
Well, I think when you're on a domain controller, doesn't it store it locally? Like
no. I don't think so.
If you dump the SAM database from a domain controller, you can't get domain users that way?
I don't believe so. I think that's in your... Well, let me Google it, because I don't want to misspeak and confuse people. Someone's saying we need SAM dump 2 to look at them. Okay.
Right. Yep. Afterwards, I think we got to put them down to our Linux boxes, pass both the files, and we should be able to get them that way.
Okay, yeah. So passwords are stored in C/Windows/NTDS/NTDS. I think it's .dit. Yep. So that's where the hashes are stored in AD. So we should try that as well if we don't get anything from Sam. I'll send you that path.
Okay.
Cool. There we go.
Mine's still hung.
What is going on with this?
Let's see if I can make notes of that hash.
I'm going to Control-C mine.
I'm just trying to make a second shell real quick, but...
Oh yeah, that's smarter.
It doesn't look like it's establishing, so maybe not.
All right, now I got to do my PowerShell module import again. Well, let's go for the NTDS file instead. That's the wrong thing. Always looking for my commands in history so I don't have to type them. That's how you reach peak laziness in hacking.
Speaking of, what was that command that we did?
I don't even remember. My memory's fading. I'm getting old. What can I say?
ACL full control user path.
There we go. All right. Cool. Let's see if it works. Is changing the ACLs on this doing anything? I think it's just giving us read permission.
Yeah, it gives us full control. So by doing that, where we didn't have read permission before, now we do.
Perfect. I like it. Now, is this another thing where we have to do a registry dump, or can we copy this file?
No, you should be able to take that, and I think there's a tool that you can use to extract the contents, and that should have the hashes we need.
Dude, we got unauthorized. Oh, wait, maybe I just messed up the path. Nope.
Unauthorized still?
No, it's now we're authorized. I just I did the full path instead of the directory, so it didn't work the first time. But what it's saying now is that it's being used by another process. So I think we need to do a reg dump.
I don't know if I did something wrong then, because I'm not getting path C windows. Oh, it's probably because I specified the file, not the directory. There we go.
The great thing about hacking is you only have to know enough to Google what you need, right?
Right.
All right. Thank you guys for all sticking around, too. I hope you guys are having fun watching this. I know I'm having a ton of fun doing it.
For sure. I appreciate those that are being engaging in chat and everything as well. That's always a good time.
Love to see it.
So, it looked like I was able to take control of that directory, but I still can't read the file. I get permission denied still. What error were you getting?
I just said it was being used by another process. So you just did ACL. Let me show you the command I ran, just so you can try that.
Oh,
so.
I know why. We're good.
Okay, no worries. Maybe can we just do secret stump now, you think, since we have full control?
Whoa.
I think that's like big brain.
Big brain.
Oh, yeah. That's why I make the big bucks, right? That's why we're famous for this.
Well, actually, I don't know how secret dumps work. Secret stump works.
Magic. No, I don't know either, but I think it's probably worth a try, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, if all it needs is read access to that file, then 100% that should work.
Well, let's figure it out. Oh, that's the same link. That's great. But I feel like we might have to use registry commands to grab them. Give it a go. I'm just going to try to see if we can back up the system registry hive instead. Maybe that one will work. I think that one's smaller. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. I'll just let it run, see if it works. I guess if this tool isn't working, we could also try that other one we found. Because that had a copy functionality as well, remember?
Which tool are you talking about?
The GitHub repo that was like, I'll just send you a link. You know, that's the easiest way to do it. I might give that one a go and see if we can just copy files that way. I feel like this is definitely the path. I'm fairly convinced about it. What do you think?
Yeah, so I just tried doing like a shadow copy and then trying to read the file out of that, since it obviously wouldn't be running anymore, right, in use. But we don't have permissions to run shadow copies, so that's not going to work. And then
That's rough.
We already tried copying the file out of the registry, but for whatever reason that was hanging. Apparently there's a utility in PowerSploit called Ninja Copy that can help us steal that file.
Sweet. Give it a go. See if it works. Oh, do we have to compile these DLLs? That would be a pain. Oh, never mind. He gives them right to us. That's perfect. Yeah, it's one of the things I hate is like, trying to compile tools that you find online, like all that random stuff, because you just never know if it's gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. That's why I love downloading pre-compiled binaries and just running them blindly.
Yeah, always. I would highly recommend doing that. No, but I mean, it is good to compile them yourself and like maybe obfuscate them a bit for like AV evasion. But I feel like we're not. I mean, at least we haven't run up against any, Windows Defender or anything on here.
Yeah, which has been awesome. But that's also part of the benefit of using IEX, right? And injecting these tools straight into memory. Most of the time, that's going to bypass AV if you're not writing to disk. Right as I say that, this script contains malicious content and has been blocked by your antivirus software.
Oof.
That's
big
hilarious.
L. That's great. Yeah, I mean, that is true, though. A lot of times you can, well, I can't even say a lot of times. I don't know. Sometimes it happens. I've had it get caught a lot on me, actually. But it's a better chance than downloading it to the system, right? Because you're only doing one check if you store it in memory. You're doing the download check. But if you put it on the file system, you do the download check and the regular scans.
Man, that's honestly extremely funny that happened right as I was talking about how this will work to bypass it.
Hacker karma, right?
Yeah. So that was when I was trying to use the PowerSploit Ninja copy, and I don't really feel like doing a bunch of AV evasion stuff. So I might move on and see what else I could find.
Sounds good to me. I'm going to work on trying to get these DLLs loaded, and we'll see if we can copy files that way.
That's that first GitHub page you were looking at?
Correct, yeah.
Yep.
We're making good progress, though. We're not even 2 hours in, and I'm fairly certain we're about to get root.
Yeah, we're close. I think we've got a couple different ways, I think, to pull this off. The fact that we've got this one method working where we should be able to read any file we want. Obviously, if this was Linux, it would be so much easier, right? Because we could just read the shadow file.
Yeah, right?
Damn Windows.
I hate Windows so much. I know, now I got to make that Windows PrivS cheat sheet or flowchart. See how that goes. Try to get that out in time for you.
Oh, thank you. You did Secret Stump. You tried that? It didn't work?
I did not try it.
Okay, I'll try it.
Awesome. So make sure we're doing amazing progress. You wouldn't have come this far. Oh, thanks, man. It sounds like you already did the box. I'm sure you'd root this in half the time I did. All right, well, now I'm going to try to just use PowerShell just to put the DLL on the box. For some reason, it would not use IEX and execute it. Good times, right? Yeah, Matrix, maybe next time you should join us, dude. Harley, are you there?
Yeah, man, I'm just reading through something. My bad.
Oh, all right, no worries, dude.
Trying to identify... Because I've used Secret Stump to... Like, once you already have the files extracted and, like, pass it into Secret Stump, but I don't think I've ever done it, like, live off of the machine.
Okay. Oh, I got one DLL loaded. That's a good sign.
Nice. Let's try this.
Saying Windows machines are really cool and also most disliked machine. On the other hand, they're really filled with new attack vectors, but reading Microsoft docs is dreadful. Amen to that. Microsoft's documents are subpar, I would say. You've rooted all active, easy, and medium machines? Dude, that's awesome. Good for you. You're a beast.
Ooh. Can secret stump use a hash?
Like past the hash?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a good point. I do not know.
Well, maybe I can just reset our password. We don't need our current password to do that. Net user SVC backup password 123. What? Access denied. I can't change my own password.
I think you need your current password to do it, don't you?
Well, I guess I always do it from like admin accounts, so I don't think I've ever tried without. I figured you could do it with like a net user command, but maybe not. Like as long as you had a shell running as yourself, I figured you could just change it without it prompting for your current password.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Maybe I need domain as a flag.
These DLLs aren't working. I wonder if the name of them matters. Do you know? Does the name of DLLs matter when you import them?
I don't know.
Well, I guess we'll find out. Oh no. Okay, I mean, it seems like these are being imported, but I have no idea, to be quite honest. I feel like every time I do these Windows boxes, I learn so much. It's always like all super new stuff to me.
In your day job, do you do much hacking with Windows or network testing?
Yeah, definitely a lot of Windows stuff. But I mean, like every organization is built on Windows and AD, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So you'll see that everywhere. Well, maybe. All right, I think copy file SC backup privileges. That's the actual command these modules work off of.
Well, secret stump isn't going to work because we don't have a plain text credential. Oh, but we do have another user password, right? We've got the audit 2020 account. We control that password. So I guess I can use that set ACL to make audit 2020 able to read that directory.
Ooh, dude, that's a smart play.
And then I could try using secret stump at that point.
I like it. Yeah, so I did get these DLLs working in the copy file SC backup privilege thing, but we're getting same error. Process can't be accessed because it's in use by another process.
Nice.
Not nice.
I wonder how long if we just waited it out for the registry commands to finish, if it would eventually finish.
Maybe. I really don't know. Oh, I feel like we have access to this file now, so there's got to be a way that we can. I mean, what if we just put Mimikatz on here?
Yeah, we could try. Good luck. Bypassing the AV.
Yeah, I really don't want to do like compiling it customly and all that. That really sounds awful right now.
You could try and invoke Mimikatz, but even then, it's a good chance it'll get picked up.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, wait, Nishang, copy VSS?
Are you kidding me?
Okay. I didn't know that.
So, while I thought this may have a chance at working, it didn't work when I gave... It just says, like, could not connect or whatever. So, I'm now giving Audit 2020 full control of the C drive. And once that finishes, maybe I'll try Secret Stump again and we'll see what happens.
Sweet. Sounds good to me, dude.
I have a feeling that's going to take a while.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get this copy VSS thing going. I didn't know Nishang had all this. Nishang is like such a huge framework.
Yeah, I need to start playing with it more. Trying to learn more about it.
Me too, dude.
I only use it for the reverse TCP shell.
That's the same thing I do. I was like, whoa, Nishang does other things as well?
Yeah. So, I mean, did you... I haven't tried this, but there's also this post I just sent you that seems like it has something we might be able to try to do. NTDS util. Have you ever heard of that? It looks like
I've never heard of that one.
It looks like it's native to Windows, and it takes a snapshot. So it's basically like what we were talking about.
Yeah, give it a go. That'd be awesome.
Once my shell comes back, I'll give it a try.
I feel like this is like too much of the perfect storm for it to not be the Prevesc vector. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we're definitely on the right path. Imagine if we do all this and it's just a rabbit hole.
Yeah. I mean, again, we technically captured the flag, so can't say we didn't at least win. Yeah. We've got read access to root.txt.
Are you sure?
Well,
Did you try it?
I don't know if you do, but I do. Yeah, I tried it.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. No, we gotta root it, dude. We gotta actually do it.
Yeah, of course. We're not giving up. We're so close here, there's no way we're giving up at this point.
No way. All right, so unfortunately, this is getting blocked by antivirus.
Good.
So I'm going to do some elite bypass techniques of removing some comments. Because AV works off a checksum. So sometimes you can just like take comments out of malicious scripts and it works. Not all the time. Dude, it actually worked.
Did it really?
I just deleted a block of comments and defeated defender. Hacked.
Wow. Let me try that with the script I was trying to run from PowerSploit then.
Dude, life is good. Unless this doesn't actually work.
That's really funny that worked.
I cannot believe it did. But it doesn't look like it's actually doing anything. But I'm probably just using the wrong syntax. So, one second. Sorry, my girlfriend just got back.
It's all good.
Always bothering me, you know?
How terrible.
Man, is this working? Wait, we have NTDS here.
What?
I have NTDS.
You copied it?
Apparently so. Apparently it worked.
Wow.
But I don't have system. We need the system hive to decrypt the NTDS.
What blog were you following a blog post at all or no?
No, dude, I just used the Nishang copy VSS. Let me send you that link. It seemed to work. I mean, it threw a bunch of errors, but we have it. Huh. Yeah, but it says it copies SAM and NTDS and system hive, but it didn't get the system hive. That's a shame. Well, I guess now we just need to exfil this file.
I wonder why it's Why are we having so much trouble with the System Hive thing?
I don't know, dude. I really don't know. I mean, this has got to be the real NTDS. The file's huge. It looks like it's a gig.
So if I can get the System Hive, then you've already got the NTDS or NTDS file, right? So.
Yep. Definition of teamwork.
I'm gonna run another registry query to try to save that, and I'll just let it chew for a while.
All right, man. I'm just gonna try to exfil this file. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do it. Maybe just an SMB share.
Yeah, spin up an SMB. You said how big is it? Over a gig?
Oh, wait a second. We'll just put it into a share we already have access to.
Yeah, there you go.
OPSEC? Never heard of it. All right, I'm going to try to put it in the forensics here. I don't think we're on the same box, though, so that's a shame.
No, we're not. That's all right. I don't think you're probably not going to want to try to actually download that. Can you somehow... I take it Python's not on the box, right? So
I don't think so.
So it's not like we can just use... We're going to need to download it, huh?
Yeah. Hey, do you mind telling me what the path name is for the forensic share? Was it users admin desktop forensic?
I think it was documents. Sorry, my shell's hung. I can't.
Oh, no worries, dude. I'll find it. Oh, you're right. It was documents, but we can't write to that share, so that's a shame. Well, we can use Impacket for like the SMB server.
Yeah, dude. You can use the ACL, the full ACL thing to give yourself write permissions to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. I'm just going to probably use smbserver.py, honestly, and just give that a go. See if it will work. I don't remember the syntax offhand.
I've got a blog post for you.
Dude, look at you with these blog posts. You're not kidding when you say you put all of the notes there.
Yeah, dude. It's just... It comes in helpful. So, here, I threw it into your channel. You'll want to scroll down a little bit, or you can just Control F for Impacket SMB server.
Thank you.
I guess it's not too far. It's just right there.
I'll take a look at it. I figured it out in the meantime, but I will take a look.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I just didn't see the link yet. It says chat delay, you know?
I wonder if it's blocking links, because I still haven't gotten yours. So I wonder if YouTube just said, nope.
Oh, dude, maybe. Maybe YouTube thinks we're trying to fish our audience, which I am. Don't get me wrong. Just kidding. Don't ban me. It's a joke.
I was watching a live stream yesterday of a guy on YouTube doing a Hack the Box challenge, and literally midstream, he got a copyright strike, or not a copyright, but a community strike for streaming hacking content. So that was cool to see.
You say he was doing Hack the Box stream?
Yeah, but he titled it Live Hacking, so I'm wondering if that's why it got blocked.
Well, you just, you can't do that.
Especially not without a disclaimer, I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. It really sucks that we have to be, like, so tiptoe around, hacking or any of that stuff. It's like, I don't know. It's just a little weird, but hopefully it passes. I know you had to deal with that, didn't you?
Yeah, so I had a copyright, or no, I don't know why I keep calling it a copyright. I had a warning hit me, like, my first month of doing YouTube, and a video got taken down, which I get why. It was pretty blatant. It was like, how to hack any Windows PC. So yeah, it made sense why that one got taken down. And then, like, 2 months later, I got another one that got taken down. It was saying how hackers make phishing websites, and I appealed that one and won. So the video got put back up. And ever since I appealed it, it's actually been, like, blowing up. So I think that now they're like, oh, sorry, here, let me promote that for you. And
wow.
yeah.
That's a shame, though.
Well, I get it. I mean, I think it's good that they remove hacking content for, like, when it's actually malicious, because it is a big, like, common thing for attackers use YouTube as a way to spread malware.
Really?
Yeah, they'll make a video and they're like, here's a link to this tool that we're using, or here's a link to this auto clicker for this game, stuff like that, and then they'll bind it with their own Trojans.
Oh, I never knew that, dude.
Yeah, it's a very real problem, actually. So I'm glad that YouTube's kind of aggressive with it. As long as they get it right, I don't really care. If that means I can't upload for a week, as long as they appeal it once they review it, then I'm good.
Well, it's good that you think that way, I guess, but I'd be a little frustrated, not gonna lie.
I mean, it sucked, especially when I wasn't sure if they'd appeal it or not, but after they proved that they'll appeal it, then I wasn't too upset.
That's good, yeah.
Have we tried using invoke DC sync? Do we even have permissions to do that, you think? Probably not.
No, we don't have DC sync.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I can't copy to my SMB share. I'm just doing copy, file name, and then like the UNC path. Am I missing something?
You're doing copy file name UNC path from where? Which from the
from the
PowerShell?
Windows. Yeah, so like copy NTDS and then / myip / share name. And it's connecting, right? It's connecting back to my box, but it just closes the connection right away.
What does it say? What's the error?
Well, it just says like incoming connection, authentication message, authenticated successfully, and then closing connection down.
So you could try redoing your share, but use authentication. So use like a -u flag for user, -p flag for password, and just make it whatever you want. And then see if you can authenticate in your PowerShell session and then try to do it. I've seen before where if it uses authentication, Windows will let it through, and sometimes if it doesn't, it won't.
Oh, okay. That's a good tip. Thank you.
But it's a pain having to do that because I think to copy, I don't know if you can just use like a flag to copy and then include your credentials. You might have to do a whole store the credentials in a variable and do it that way.
Yeah, I mean, this is just becoming so much of a pain that I'm going to just do what you said originally and overwrite the share we have.
There you go. Yeah, my thing is still like hanging, so I'm gonna kill it so I can get my shell back.
Okay, that's a shame, huh?
Yeah, I was hoping that would work.
What, ACL full control, that's the one we were using, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So, William Frank, if you're still around, man, when you use evil WinRM, is it like a persistent shell? It doesn't seem like it is, because like if I type shell, for example, or sorry, if I type in CMD, it like will spin up a command prompt and then it kicks me back out to the evil WinRM shell. So it's almost like it's not like a persistent interactive shell. It's like issuing commands as if like they're one off each time. Do you know if that's the case?
Hey, Harley, sorry to interrupt, dude, but what you just said made me think we're really dumb because he told us earlier that WinRM has an upload and download command.
Yeah, that's true.
That's an L on me.
I'll let you take that L, but I forgot to, so. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh, man.
You just spent how long? Doing
I apologize. Oh, man, I'm going to have to do an apology video.
Whatever. I'm going to give myself a reverse shell instead.
Fancy. I think all we need is the system hive now.
Oh, well, then I guess I don't need to do that. That's not going to help me. I think you're right. So you pull that through Nashang, right? Surely Nashang's got a way to extract the system hive.
Well, this was supposed to, but it didn't, and I don't know why.
Copy VSS, that's what you used, right?
Mm-hmm. But it only dumped the NTDS, and it was supposed to dump the system hive as well.
Can you run it with a flag to only do the system hive? And so we can see if maybe it gives you an error?
I didn't see anything like that, but I'll double check.
Oh. Did you already give yourself full control of the system hive?
I think so, because it's in the same directory as Sam, right?
C Windows 32 config system. And Sam is in config Sam.
Right, but you only have to do the directory. And
You
those
just did config, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean that should have been recursive, I would hope, or at least the child directory should have inherited it.
Well, let's see. Well, I do have NTDS, so you got to get that one still, right?
Yeah, I just figured I wasn't even going to do it since you had it, but I might as well do it.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be able to give it to you in any way. It's a huge file.
Yeah, that's true.
Since the registry, I can't really copy it. And I don't think we can SCP files. Yeah, we're not going to intermingle boxes. It's a recipe for disaster.
We're probably not even in the same lab environment.
True. All right, man. All we need is the system hive. Why is it so hard? We should just be able to do it with the reg commands, right?
Yeah, I mean, I tried that twice now, and it just seemed to hang forever. But in theory, that should work.
Sucks, man. Yeah, and I doubt we're getting Mimikatz on there, so...
I mean, I guess we can try it.
Yeah.
Come on. I know you want to get it.
As it looks like... Were you messing with disk shadow?
Yeah. I tried not if that's a command. I was using, like, shadow copies. I tried to make a shadow copy, and it said we didn't have permission to.
I gotcha.
You were able to bypass AV just by deleting all the comments out?
Just like that big comment at the beginning. I deleted the content, but left the comment block, and it worked. I don't know how.
Did you rename the file as well?
Nope.
Okay.
Just the checksums.
Yeah, that worked for me too. That's nice. Alright, so now that it's imported, I will save the file.
Some awesome.
Did you get any errors when you tried to run it?
Yes, a lot of them. But it still dumped NTDS.
Okay, I've got the same behavior, so I'm going to read through these errors and see if maybe it makes sense as to why.
That's probably a good idea. Oh, wait, dude. I just got system. Oh, we're dumb.
What?
You need to specify the output directory for the reg command. I just got system instantly.
I just did it by with a period. Do you actually have to?
Full path. Apparently, it just worked right away.
Oh, I hate you.
Life's great, huh?
Yeah.
Life is great.
So what did you use? You used reg save.
Oh, I sent it to you, by the way.
Okay. Nice.
Well, that's fun, huh? Hey, you live and you learn. I guess we'll never make that mistake again.
I don't think that's true. I don't know about you, but there's so much to remember that I probably will make it again.
I definitely will. You're right, dude.
System was unable to find the registry value. It's probably because I have a typo. HKLM system. What?
Now we're gonna need Pi cats to do this.
How long did it take to download that NTDS file?
Oh, dude, a little bit. About a minute or two. But I also have gigabit internet, but I don't think Hack the Box is utilizing that, of course.
I feel like there's got to be a way we could do it without having to download it, right?
I think it's gonna be easier if we just download them, honestly.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Are you allowed to use Evil WinRM and like this download upload feature in OSCP?
See why not?
I don't know. It just feels like Metasploit.
No, not at all. It's no exploits, just file transfers. I used Evil WinRM during OSCP.
Cool.
I don't know about the exam, but I use it in the lab all the time. It's weird. Like, I think like 2 days after my exam, I just forgot all about it.
The Evil WinRM?
The whole exam.
Oh.
It's just like, whew, that's gone. Thanks.
Well, it's interesting because when did you start? When did you start the whole process?
Oh, probably like end of May, and then I took the exam. I took the exam June 28th.
Dude, what the hell? You only studied for a month?
Yeah. I bought 90 days of lab, but after 30 days, I just ended up taking it. I was like, I don't know. I did about 40 boxes in the lab, and just like that was it. But I also had absolutely no life for that month. I mean, like every waking moment that I wasn't working, I was doing OSCP.
So, how long have you been in the field?
Well, geez, I don't know. I can tell you right now. Let me go to Hack the Box, see when I did my first box. Let's see. I don't know, man. Let's see. So, about 2 years.
Okay.
So June 16th, 2018. Oh no, those are challenges. All right, June 20th, 2018. I owned user on my first box. So about 2 years it took me to get my OSCP from knowing nothing.
That's awesome. What were you doing at the time for, like, were you in school? Were you working?
Yeah, I was in school. I actually started Hack the Box during a summer internship I had. And I started with my good buddy, Eugene. I met him at my internship. And he was pretty new, but he started OSCP right away. So, like, he was at the point where, like, he didn't really know, like, what Netcat was and all that stuff. And, but he started OSCP. And I didn't know any of that stuff either. So as he learned that stuff through, like, the coursework, he helped me learn it as well. And, like, it was just super awesome to have, like, kind of like a mentor and someone to bounce ideas off of,
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that's the big thing that helps me is having somebody else to work with consistently. Because like a lot of days I'd be like, hey, I don't want to do Hack the Box. Like, I'm tired. But like he would be like, we got to do it. Like we got to, keep going. So I think having someone else to motivate me was the key factor.
That's really cool.
For sure, man.
So like, maybe I should like have you on if that's cool with you sometime. We could do like a stream or just a video where we do like an interview. I'd love to share more about your story if that's cool.
Yeah, sure, man. We could do that sometime. It's really not a great story though, to be honest. I don't have anything crazy.
It's okay though, because even though you don't think it is, it's gonna inspire people trying to get into the field. Like,
that's true.
There's been so many times. So just to share a little bit about me, like I felt like I always wanted to do pen testing and ethical hacking. Like I knew that as a kid, but I got an associate's degree, and then for a long time, I guess I just felt like it couldn't happen. Like it wasn't for me. Like that's something that's impossible. Like only God status people are able to do that as a career. And it took going to DEF CON and seeing pen testers and talking with them and learning about their stories before I realized, like, this is possible, dude. Like if I'm ever gonna make it happen, it's gonna happen because I made it happen, And
that's awesome.
And all it took was because I knew other people did it, and I was like, well, if they can do it, why can't I? So
I That's true, man. That's awesome. That's good to hear. How long have you been working on this kind of stuff?
Not crazy long. So, I mean, I've been in IT. I got my associate's degree in cybersecurity in 2016. And then right after I got out of that, literally like the month I graduated, I started working at an MSP, and I was at that MSP for 4 years. So it wasn't like a security focused position. It was more of like an IT like sysadmin type role. So I was leading a help desk. Like I managed the entire technical service delivery, department, which was like all we did because that's what we do. We're an MSP, but it wasn't like fulfilling the passion because I wasn't hacking stuff. Like I got to do some blue team type work, but it was not offensive security. So when I went to DEF CON in 2019, just being around all those people, I realized like this is the community I want to be a part of, right? And so I got back home and I just said, whatever, I'm gonna go for my OSCP. So I've been on a very different journey than you. I started my OSCP in fall of 2019, and I'm still I'm still fighting for it.
Hey, that's all right, man. I mean, the thing is, like, once you get it right, nobody is going to ask you how long it took you to get it. Nobody's going to ask you how many tries it took you to get it. It doesn't matter. You get it, and and there's nothing wrong with failing OSCP, right? I mean, I think it comes down a lot to luck, like what boxes you get, and and also a lot of it is just the mental stuff, right? Like I just from working with you and doing this stuff, I know you have the technical aspect, right? I know this stuff, So a lot of it just comes down to, the stress of it, really, and it's super tough to deal with. I'm sure you've dealt with it. You know what that's like,
Yeah, 100%. And so it's just the thing that my journey has taught me is just you just got to keep going. You just got to keep trying. You're gonna get knocked down or whatever, but it really is just like real life. Like now that I am a pen tester and I see stuff, and it's like, hey, I'm gonna try this exploit and it doesn't work. You can't just walk away. Like the OSCP gives you that mindset. It helps teach you, and Hack the Box in general helps teach you. Like you've just got to keep going, and you got to try harder, right? Or just keep trying. So I think it's very helpful for that. By the way, were you able to get this to work? Did you get Secret Stump to extract the hashes?
I got Secret Stump, but it didn't extract the hashes. I don't know what to put as the target, to be quite honest.
So it didn't work for me either. I used this. I'll just paste my command to you. And it didn't give me an error. It says reading and decrypting hashes from NTDS, but it didn't actually do anything.
That's exactly what I did. I'm feeling like local isn't the right target. I don't know. Matrix saying, you criticize me for how many tabs I have open? Hey, man, I'm one of those monsters that at the end of every day at work, my Google Chrome looks like, little shark teeth.
Gross.
I have like 1 trillion tabs open, and you know what? That's just how I am. I'm sorry.
I do my best to close them as I go, but it doesn't always happen.
I'm just not that well organized. I don't know.
I think the target is only needed if you're trying to actually hit a remote machine. If you're doing it locally, I think that's why you add local. Which, in our case, we're definitely doing it locally.
Why are we not getting what we need? I don't like this, not one bit.
I mean, what are the chances our files got mangled in that transfer? Or that NTDS is not actually, like, with all those errors that we got, maybe it's corrupt.
That's possible too, man.
Maybe we read the same article, though, so I'm going to keep hunting.
Yeah, I'm going to look too. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe NTDS is messed up. I don't know, man. All these online, guys make it look like it's so easy. And you're like, oh, that looks really cool. I'll try it. And you're like, oh, none of them work for me. This is great. Life's fun.
If you want to see something fun, swap the the system hive or the system flag with the NTDS flag, and it throws back a bunch of null bytes and breaks your screen. So.
Oh. Well, that's great.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Why would you have this here? Oh, these people have a screenshot of the command to run, but they don't have the stuff for you to copy and paste. So VSS admin, this is the tool they're saying to use, and they're talking about shadow copies, which is the stuff you were doing before.
Yeah, I don't think I used VSS at. Oh no, I definitely did. That article you're looking at is the same one I looked at. It didn't work for me, but I mean, yeah, give it a go. You never know. Maybe I messed something up.
Hmm. Let's see. We're like right there. We have NTDS, we have system, but we just can't get it to work, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I even just downloaded a fresh, like the latest version of Secrets Dump from GitHub, just in case, and same result.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I don't know, man. It seems like it is what we need.
What sucks is it's not. I don't know about you, but it's not giving us an error. You know.
Right. It's saying, okay.
Running and
there's
decrypting, and then that's it, and then cleaning up. It goes straight from that to cleaning up.
Well, maybe we should try Sam.
Oh. Do that.
I don't know why we didn't do that before.
I'm gonna research what's going on and see.
Sounds good, dude.
Oh, so someone on Impacket's GitHub basically said what I was suspecting, which is it's probably a corrupted DIT file or system hive. And then he said he was able to repair it using NTDS util. And then it worked. So
NTDS
util, which I think is just native to Windows. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, he was saying our hive's probably corrupt. So let's see if we can. I'm gonna see if I can find a different way for us to extract the NTDS hive.
Good idea. Yeah, maybe that's our problem.
Just given all those errors, you know, there's a pretty good chance it's probably
Go figure. We like breezed through the rest of this box. I think we actually made a really good time.
Yeah, I think so too. That was actually kind of crazy.
I'm super surprised. And now here we go. We have everything we need, but we can't get it to work.
You know, one thing we didn't try.
What?
I mean, it would be taking a completely separate path than what we're doing. 100% separate. But we haven't tried, now that we have valid credentials, Kerberoasting, right? Like, we only did the pre-authentication, right? I know I didn't try Kerberoasting, but now that we have a valid user.
The only user that's Kerberoastable is the Kerberos is KRBTGT.
Gotcha. Any chance we're going to crack that password?
I mean, even if we do, I don't think that's going to get us anything, because I think that would just do like golden ticketing, which would be like good for persistence and stuff, but I'm not sure that would. No, I guess we could technically.
That would allow us to create a user that doesn't exist, but it create a fake user with domain admin rights.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know, man. This seems too perfect to me.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try Kerberoasting. Definitely could. But I just feel like we're in an account called backup. We already have these. We just know they're corrupted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. That's why I was saying it would be a completely separate path if we did it.
Yeah. See, Pendesk, hey, just joined now. Yeah, man. We've gotten 3 different user accounts. We've progressed through those, and now we're just trying to actually get admin on the box. So we have the ability to get the NTDS file and the system hive. So we're trying to decrypt that and hopefully get the like a domain admin hash and then just pass the hash. So we're hopefully just about to get root.
Yeah, we're like right there.
We think. Okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna follow this guide I found on using. Wait, did you use Disk Shadow? I don't remember now.
Disk Shadow?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm going to try using that. And see if we can get that working. Where's my web server? Yeah, so hopefully we can get this working. I don't know, man. Well, Pentest Sky, thanks for joining, even though it's 4 a.m. for you, man. I appreciate it.
Wow, that's insane.
I know. That's great. Glad to see it. Okay. So it looks like
he's asking if we've dumped the NTDS file. So that's what we're on now. It's a bit of a challenge finding a way to do it. We did do it, but it seems to have been corrupt. So.
Yep, we're like right there. You know, we feel like we're just about to root it, but we're just missing something small.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off though. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I don't remember. Memory's not that good.
Just lost my shit.
Okay, we can't write to the administrator desktop. No worries, man. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I can't believe you stayed up till 2:30 a.m. Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking this, dual stream thing. I don't know about you, man. I'd be willing to do this more often.
Yeah, for sure. If anything, it'll like force us to stay relevant on Hack the Box, you know?
Yeah, I could definitely use some of that. I'm not good with keeping up with it, to be honest.
Yeah. I lately have been, but that's just because I'm trying to study.
Well, yeah, you said you have OSCP attempt coming up on Sunday, right?
It's exactly, yes, sir. It's gonna... Dude. Hey, see you later, 4AG. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Sorry you couldn't see us root the box, but we're close. But yeah, OSCP coming on Sunday, and I'm really hoping it'll be my last attempt. I think it will. You know, my last time I was a single flag away, and I was going through my notes from last time, and I'm pretty sure, you know, as I'm reading through the notes, I'm like, oh, I could have tried this, I could have tried that, you know, so I think this time around will be the last time.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I believe in you. Everybody, go over to Harley's stream. Go wish him good luck on Sunday.
Thanks, dude.
I know you'll get it. I have faith in you. I'm serious. You definitely got this.
Yeah, I mean, it's just time to move on. I think it's time to. I want to go after the next cert. You know what I mean? I also want to focus more on web apps, and until I pull off OSCP, it doesn't make sense to pivot.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. It's a tough thing, dude. OSCP is really tough.
NTDS dump.exe. What's that from?
I don't know, but it sounds like something I want.
Thanks, Matrix. I appreciate you, man.
The exam lasts for 24 hours. So you have 24 hours to root 5 machines. You don't have to get all 5. You have to get 70 points, I think. Yeah, well, you're right. 23 hours, 45 minutes to be exact. And then you have another 24 hours to do the report.
It's pretty brutal.
Lots of caffeine needed.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised we can't do the NTDS util. It kind of feels like we should be able to do that. You tried Disk Shadow, right? No luck there?
I'm trying it right now, but I just don't understand. He's got the shadow.txt file he makes in the administrator desktop. I'm just not sure if it has to be there or not. I don't know. I'm just going to give this a go, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't seem like the disk shadow.exe command is working properly, but I'm not sure what's doing that, you know?
It seems to work for me. What is it doing?
So are you doing disk shadow and then /s and then just where the shadow.txt file is?
I have, yeah, well, I thought you meant you couldn't even get the disk shadow.exe to work. I gotta create the script file still.
Oh, I gotcha. Let's see. In Hack the Box difficulty, what would you rate the boxes on the OSCP exam? I would say easy to medium. I didn't think they were too challenging. I think that the biggest thing is that like you have to do 5 of them in a row, right? So like the first one is usually not too bad. The second one, all right, it's you know, again, at least for me, it wasn't too bad. And then for like, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours, I hit nothing. And then after that, I was exhausted and I still had to keep going. And it was just a nightmare. But I ended up luckily getting it. But I mean, it's like once you're sitting and trying for 8 to 10 hours, your brain is just numb.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, the key is to take a lot of breaks. Like towards the end, every 45 minutes, I would get up for like 5 to 10 minutes and just go for a walk. Let's see. To practice for your exam, you're going to pick 5 random boxes, do them in 24 hours. That's a good idea, but I mean, don't kick yourself too much if you don't get that, because I truly think a lot of the stuff you see on Hack the Box is a little bit more difficult, or like at least more CTF-like, especially on the easier boxes. Like OSCP, and at least in my experience, there was not really like any CTF kind of stuff, you know. Or some Hack the Box machines, I found a bit of that. All right, so I don't know, man. Did you get the shadow command working?
It's a work in progress.
Same here.
Okay.
Well, we'll say a prayer and hope it works. keeps saying set context persistent no writer. Saw a chart somewhere on Reddit showed some OSP like boxes. Yes, so look up TJ Null's list here. I'll pull it up on stream even. He has a list of like OSCP like boxes, so you can go ahead and check that out. And this is a really good idea of like the level of boxes you could see on OSCP. I think it does a great job showing you the kind of stuff you could see.
Are you showing the updated Google Doc?
I don't know if it was the updated one, honestly.
I know he just dropped one like a month ago now. That's got not just Hack the Box, but it's got a list of Vulnhub machines as well. He put it on his Twitter. Here, I'll throw it in your Discord. I don't know if
awesome.
I don't know if you can drop a link or not, but I can't drop a link in your chat, so.
Yeah. Yeah, Golden Kitty, if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join so you can get the link there if you want it. If you don't have a Discord invite, you can find one in the description of my stream. So you can talk to both Harley and I there. I think we're almost at 100 members. I think we're like around 75. So a lot of good people there. Okay, so it is running the script, but it doesn't like this set context persistent no writers, maybe?
Oh, can I not?
I see. Maybe the capitalization is screwing it up. Oh, you know what it is, dude? I think it's probably the new lines. The difference between Windows, Linux is just /n, but Windows is carriage return new line.
You're talking about for that script that you have?
Yep, that's why it's not working. That's my guess. So I'll put that to test. I hope this is what it is. We'll see. I always forget about that.
It doesn't seem like I have the ability to actually write files to c:temp.
Really?
Are you having that issue at all?
No, I can write files. They're just fine.
Like, I even ran the whole, like, ACL, full ACL thing. So, like, I can read, delete, make files, but, like, when it comes to actually writing to it, I seem to be having trouble. It's weird.
Well, in temp, you shouldn't have to do that because you created that directory. You should have full control.
Yeah, it's acting funky for sure.
Maybe just try to make a new directory and see, call it something else. All right, we're piecing together the shadow file. Oh, it seemed to actually work. No way.
Does it have content?
Yeah, it seemed to run the shadow, but it didn't seem to actually work. Like, it didn't seem to give us the desired outcome of creating the new Z drive. That's unfortunate.
Nice. How do you get
Oh,
the
wait.
disk shadow on your the actual text document? How do you get that down on the system?
I'm sorry, get the what?
How do you put the disk shadow script file on the system? Did you just make it in Linux and then transfer it, or?
I echoed it line by line.
So I
Because,
tried that and it won't let me write to this directory for some reason.
how are you echoing?
I tried it with echo, and then I also tried it with write host, which should be the
Are you
PowerShell.
using two? Are you using two arrows?
Yes.
Hmm.
I couldn't even get the first line written, but I don't know why I'm doing that. I'll just use upload. And
Oh, yeah.
I'll try that. Upload failed. That's why.
See, it doesn't have the Z drive, so something didn't work.
Okay. Can you change the drive letter?
Maybe.
Just maybe use a different one. What if Z's somehow taken or something? That'd be dumb, but.
No. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Pentest guy. Nice to see you here.
Thanks for coming in, man. Have a good day. Or night or whatever. Whatever it is.
All right, we're so close. Well, what was that NTDS dump.exe you were talking about?
Oh, I don't know. I just saw a mention of it, and then I started to Google it, and I came across the same thing you're doing, so I got distracted and started doing that.
Uh-oh.
So when you ran that disk shadow command, what was the output?
It looked at just an arrow. Like an ASCII arrow kind of thing.
That's it? That's the only output it gave you?
Let me just... It said, Microsoft Disk Shadow version 1, on computer, TC01, and then just like an arrow.
All right, what I'm going to do, it's probably interactive, so I'm just going to make a Nashang reverse shell and actually interact with it that way and see if it behaves different.
Ah, you're smart. Oh, we might have got it. I tried. Oh. I tried that NT. What? What's it called? I can't remember now. NTDS util.exe, and it seems like it actually did something.
Okay.
But it didn't seem like. Ah, man. Never mind. It doesn't seem like there's anything actually in here. That's really unfortunate. All right, well, I guess now we'll try this NTDS dump exe. This is like the most frustrating part, where you're like, it's in our hand. You know what I mean?
Oh, we're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it.
Oh yeah. There's no way I'm giving up on this.
got the rev. Ugh, this damn AV.
Oh, is it getting you?
Yeah, that's alright. I'll take a trick out of your book.
Comments. When I found that out, I thought it was the funniest thing, because I always thought like antivirus like super complex, like you're never gonna beat it. And I was like, what? You could just delete the comments and it works?
I feel like I had heard that before, but I just never bothered trying it because I was like, there's no way.
Alright, we got the EXE on here.
I believe in you, man.
Because I don't know if I do.
So annoying. So deleting the comments didn't work that time. It's fine. Good thing I've got another cheat sheet. It's actually by far my most visited post ever. It's a
Really?
an MSF Venom reverse shell cheat sheet that puts non-meterpreter binaries first, which is helpful for OSCP and basically nothing else. But because every other cheat sheet like that puts meterpreter binaries at the top, I just got tired of digging through them, so I made my own. And yeah, I get at least 100 hits a day on that post.
That's awesome, dude. I'm glad you can make stuff to help people out. You know, that's the whole name of the game here, is being able to help people. It's awesome.
And I didn't even make it for anybody. I just made it for myself. So it's really cool when you accidentally help people.
Yeah. I really think that's a cool approach that you're doing, where you just kind of take all your notes and put them there. It's unique, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at first I was kind of worried because I was like, I don't want people to... Because a lot of the stuff I post, like, obviously, it's just something I learned. I took it from someone else, you know? And so, I don't know. I was worried at first that people would get, like, upset, but...
No.
Okay, there's no way this is going to work, but we will try it anyway.
What are you doing again?
I'm just trying to get an actual reverse shell, so it's interactive. It's just taking a long time because everything I'm trying is getting hit with AV. Or getting blocked with AV.
System32/config. There we go.
But I'm thinking if I can get an interactive shell, we might be able to do the thing that we were trying to. Because I kind of feel like it was like that arrow that you were seeing was probably just part of the response. It probably wasn't the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll see if this EXE work. It seems to be doing something. An error. Cannot load database. Access denied.
Do you have full control of the directory?
I thought so. Yeah, see, and it says cannot get PEK. Do you know what that means?
PEK?
Yeah.
No, I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Hey, only took a year, but I finally got my reverse shell. Let's use. Do you know about RL wrap? Have you heard of that before?
No, what's that?
So it's, you know how in Windows you can't do like a Python TTY to improve your shell and get like, you know, history and up arrows and stuff.
Right, right.
RL wrap is just like, I think, read line wrap. And if you just put that in front of your netcat command, so instead of nc nvlp, you'll do RL wrap space nc space nvlp. And then it just makes it to where it actually like keeps a history of your file, so you can use up arrows and stuff in Windows on your reverse shells.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Learned that recently, and it's been a lifesaver.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. I'd like to give that a try. I can't believe we're stuck just dumping this NTDIS or NTDS.
I know. It's okay. I finally got our interactive shell, so I'm going to see if I can figure out where I left off on that whole dish shadow thing.
Oh, here's the thing. It says if it appears to be corrupted, try this. Okay. All right, so I tried to do something to fix the corruption with it. I'm wondering if we're just barking up the wrong tree. I think it's got to be it, though, yeah?
This... Well, you think it would be I mean, it could be a rabbit hole, I guess. We have been on it far too long. Like, if we were on the OSCP, we probably should have moved on a long time ago. But it does feel like this is the intended path.
Yeah, I gotta think so too, man.
Set context persistence, no writer. How far did you get with this whole script thing? Like, did you have to do a lot of modifications?
With what?
The dish shadow script?
I didn't get it to really do much for me.
I'm just gonna see if I can drop into dishshadow.exe and then manually type it out instead of going through the script.
Good idea.
Yeah, so it doesn't like the first line.
Huh. Go figure, right?
This set context persistent no writers.
I'm trying secret stump again after trying to maybe, you know, uncorrupt the NTDS. Nothing.
Maybe.
Well, there's an issue for this on Impacket. Closed. Do you know what version of Windows this is?
I didn't even check that, but I'm stuck in a different type of console right now.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't know if you happened to realize it.
No, I never even paid attention. It's probably not good.
Yeah, same. All right. How many times can we try to run these commands? Oh, wait, you have an interactive session with CMD instead of PowerShell, right?
I do, yeah.
Ooh, this might be something for you to maybe give a look into.
Okay, what's up?
I'm trying to send you a link right now. So essentially, it's telling you to use NTDS util, and then it gives you some commands to enter. But I can't do that.
Let me pull it up.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, my session's not as interactive as that, so
Right.
unfortunately it won't work.
I think this disk shadow thing, though, is very, very buggy. Like, I can't even exit. It just, like, replays the help. So I wonder if, like... I wish I knew if maybe, like, characters were being encoded weird or something. Or if they purposely made it broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not sure, man.
I think I'm in NTDS util. It's, didn't, like, return a prompt, so I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, it's such a weird tool.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
This
like
is
anything's happening.
It's a shame.
Let me drop into a bash shell. It's possible that it could be that, too.
Oh,
Because I had that happen before.
good old ZSH, huh?
Yes, sir. It's funny because AV will detect my reverse shell like a few minutes after I execute it, but it won't detect it before I execute it
Really?
as like being malicious, you know. So it's pretty pointless for AV.
Perfect, huh? Good old Windows Defender.
Snapshot. Yeah, it's still acting funky, so I don't know.
Man, I don't want to have to look at a write-up this far along. So were you able to even run VSS admin?
The SS admin, I felt like I could run the executable, yeah, but I think when
Really?
I tried to actually
Active?
create the shadow, it told me permission denied.
Oh, okay. That's what it is for me as well, yeah. Oh, probably because we didn't...
We never tried to put Mimikatz on here, did we?
No, I don't think it'll work. You can give it a go.
I'll give it a go. I mean, at this point, it'd be a bit dumb not to, with everything else you tried.
Agreed. So that ACL full control, we didn't try running that on C. Like, you know, the C drive.
Okay.
And then running whatever it was.
So I did that for the Audit 2020 user, and I tried to use Secret Stump remotely, and it didn't work. But I have not tried that with the backup user, so it's worth a shot.
I forget how this worked, this ACL full control, because remember we just like set the... All right, so I'm not saying what I mean. You know how we're getting access denied with VSS admin?
Access denied with VSS admin, right? Yes.
When we're trying to mount C. So what if we just need to take control of all of C?
Yeah, that's a good point. You could try it. I thought it was given an access denied about being able to run the command and perform the snapshot, but
maybe, yeah. So I'll give it a go and we'll see. Here goes nothing.
That's for sure. At this point.
Right? We've come so far. Maybe it'll work. Uh-oh, it's an error. Don't like the looks of that.
I wonder what method Evil WinRM uses to transfer files.
Imagine if that's it.
If it's like corrupting it, you know?
Well, like, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, I think I tried to use that NTDS, executable, that dump NTDS dump.exe, whatever it was, and it didn't seem to work there either.
Oh shit! I lost my shell.
I just did too. That's weird, huh?
It is weird.
Nope, still doesn't work. All right, well, VSS admin's not going to be it.
So, hold on. Before I say anything.
You got me all excited, man. You can't do that.
Hold up. I lost my shell. Let me just start there. Or I lost one of my shells, I should say. Let's get that back. So I could... Oh, what the fuck is that? What?
What happened?
I don't know. I just tried to do an invoke web request and it, like, kicked me out of Evil WinRM. The error I've never seen before. Let's try that again. Oh, I already have shell. Maybe it did work. Shell... exe, get my listener going. And now they pick it up as malicious. Nice.
Man, yeah, cannot be used because being used by another process. Ah. Why?
That's so weird.
Let's just bring the machine down so we can take NTDS, whatever it is. Letters.
Okay, so while this is uploading, let me share a little bit about my thought process here. So, I uploaded Mimikatz to the box, and I executed it using Evil WinRM, which is non-interactive. And it seemed like it loaded, because I got a bunch of, like, Mimikatz hash symbols, as if it was printing out the, that weird logo.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to kill the Evil WinRM connection to get back in, because it just basically locked me out of my shell. Hold on.
What was that? I heard it locked you out of your shell, then you cut out?
Yeah, hold on one second. System cannot execute. Oh, damn it, that didn't work. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe it got picked up, or it seemed like it was gonna work. I got locked out of my shell, but by the time I got back in, Mimikatz was gone, as if maybe they detected it was malicious after the fact, right? Like they were kind of doing my initial shell. So
I see.
So I had to get my second shell back, the one that is interactive. I uploaded Mimikatz and I tried to execute it, but it's still not working. But for a second, it seemed like we were going to be able to use Mimikatz. So it's not OSCP approved, but my theory is, what if we try to use a Meterpreter shell and then we use the Kiwi module?
Go for it, man.
Just to see if we can even get it that way.
I'm down for anything at this point.
Cool. And technically, it is OSCP friendly because we haven't used our one shot yet.
That's true.
We can use it on any box we choose, and we choose this one.
Yeah, it is weird that they restrict that, to be honest. Like, because, you know, you can use it as much as you want in the real world. So it is a little strange, but I also get it.
I think I get it. You know, it is very pointy click, like script kiddie. It forces you to have to understand the exploit better. So I think it makes
That's true.
I think it makes sense.
Well, I mean, in most cases, though, you just kind of go to exploit DB and get it from there.
Yeah, but at least in my experience, you have to at least modify, even if it's just modifying the shell code, you have to modify it slightly. And, you know, with Metasploit, that's the whole point, right? You don't have to modify it at all.
Very true. Very, very, very true.
I think if it was like I haven't taken the eLearn security courses or not, you know, but if it was like a junior pen testing cert, like the EJPT or whatever, I think maybe then it would make more sense to be like, okay, let me use Metasploit. But
that's fair, yeah. No, I do see that.
And the fact they let us use it even like on one box is pretty nice. I end up like going the whole exam without using it at all, and then I don't know. I try not to rely on it if I don't have to.
I didn't end up using it in my attempt, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't either. Obviously, and it passed. I did try it with 30 minutes left on the clock. I tried a Hail Mary with using the exploit suggestion module to see if maybe it could tell me a prevesc that I was missing, but
dude, no, just use. If I were you, I would use it. Right? There's no reason not to use it. I just I didn't have any boxes where I really needed to use it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It wasn't like a ego thing. It was just like everything where I needed an exploit or whatever. I just found it right away. You know? Yeah,
I mean I guess that's kind of my thing too. Is like I don't really need it. Like the only box I couldn't get there was only one out of the 5 that I couldn't get a shell on. I just couldn't prevesc. That was my issue, and so that's why I ended up using like a prevesc type module at the end, but it didn't help.
I see. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, that was the one thing I missed was prevesc on one box, and like at that point, like I already knew I had it, and it was like midnight, and I started my exam at 6 a.m. So I was like, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, when did you? How long did it take you before you knew you had enough points to pass?
About 12 hours, maybe 12 to 14, something like that.
Nice.
I don't remember fully, but like I said, it's just like a lot of it comes down to luck, man. The boxes you get.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of half hoping I'll get the same boxes I got last time, just because I've already been through it on those.
That'd be something, huh?
But I mean, I doubt that that's how life is gonna go. I mean, it could, but
I wonder if they track that so that they don't.
I've had 2 attempts, right, and I have gotten one box the 25-point box I got was the same one on both my attempts.
Really? That's interesting to know.
Yeah. So I think it is random which ones they give you. But
Well, that's pretty cool, I guess. There's some hope.
yeah, I mean, I like to think at this point I'm good. Like, I should be able to handle no matter what they throw at me, I hope. But
I think you can, dude. Especially after working with you, talking to you. I know you've definitely got it. You know?
well, thanks, man. That's
no problem.
That's what the guy that subcontracts me on, like, has said. He's like, dude, you have OSCP already in my eyes. He's like, you don't need a piece of paper that says it. But
yeah, well, biggest thing, man, is just take those breaks, you know? Make sure you do.
For sure.
I don't know. Did you before? Did you take a lot of breaks?
Yeah. I think taking the breaks wasn't the hard part. You know, what ended up happening to me, to be honest, I really don't know how I didn't pass. Cuz like I had enough points, or I got to that point where I only needed one more flag, and it was like I still had like 12 hours left in the exam, you know? So I was thinking like I've got plenty of time, and I think what happened is I let myself relax. I started to basically tell myself like, you've already done this, like you've already got it. And obviously I kept trying, but I just, the intensity dropped some, which I think is okay, and I think in some ways it's a good thing, but I don't know. I think it ended up biting me in the ass eventually, because it's not that I like overtook breaks or anything, but once I started to realize, like, man, I'm still struggling, I'm still not figuring this out, it went from a sense of relief, like, hey, I finally did it, to a bit of a panic, like, I can't let this slip away type feeling, you know?
That's rough.
You're telling me.
Yeah, well, hey, I have faith it'll turn out different this time.
Well, I'm able to get Meterpreter running on this box right now, and then it dies like almost immediately. So that's cool.
We might be at that point where it's worth just looking up how to do this last thing. What do you think?
I think we can look at least for a little hint, you know, see if we're on the right track. Maybe it can point us in the direction of what tool to use, because I think that's all it is at this point, is figuring out what tool it is.
Yeah, I mean, we could be doing the totally wrong thing. I don't think we are, though. I feel like we definitely got it.
I'll tell you what. I'll peek and I'll give you a hint. How about
all right,
that?
yeah. Because it's getting a little late for me, so I got to start heading off. Not now, obviously, but...
Sure. So...
I'm looking at your screen, though, so I'm peeking.
Oh, okay. It is related to the backup privilege. There's another privilege here about... Oh, wait, hold on.
So we have it.
This DLL thing, you were doing that, right?
Let me see. Dude, if it's something I've been doing this whole time... What are we looking at? 0xDF?
It says, yeah, 0xDF, yep. Yeah, this is the GitHub that you were looking at. And
it's painful.
He does it, he imports those DLLs, and then he read netlogon.dns. What is that? Inside a config, there's a netlogon.dns file. I don't know what that's for. The next file he wanted to grab was NTDS.dit, but he can't because it's in use, so then he uses disk shadow.
This is what we were doing.
It took me...
Right?
Yeah. He said it took me some attempts to get this to work.
Yeah, it says Unix to DOS. Okay, exactly, because I was saying that the new line stuff doesn't work, right?
Right. He tried the same script thing that we tried, and it doesn't look like he made it work. So then he used vss.dsh. I don't know what that is. I think that was just a script he ran.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, because this is what we were looking at for the NTDS dump thing, right? Off of the ired.team.
So it looks like he eventually got the disk shadow commands to work. Oh, okay. Remind me later.
Oh no,
I
we
mean,
were so close.
we could just copy his series of commands and run those. But
Yeah, so
he had a lot of issues with it too. It looks like he did a lot of modifications to make it work.
everything looks fairly similar, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really know what it is he did different. I guess the metadata is definitely different. The alias names are definitely different.
But that shouldn't matter. I wouldn't think. Maybe it's the Unix to DOS thing. Maybe we just didn't do that. So it didn't run the commands properly. Because this is the same exact script we were trying, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think he got it. He links to the post, and I'm pretty sure it's the same exact post as pentestlab.blog. Yeah, it's the same post that I was looking at least.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab his script.
I at least feel good that we were right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the first hard box I've done, I feel like we did some pretty good progress pretty quickly.
What's this Unix to DOS thing?
So DOS to Unix Unix to DOS just converts like the file format. So like, remember how I was talking about the difference between like new lines and stuff like that? It gets rid of all that stuff so that the files actually run properly.
Got it. Okay. And I think after you were saying it too, I definitely felt like it didn't seem right. Like even when I was in the interactive shell, it was acting as if when I'd press enter, it kept showing me the help as if I typed the command wrong, So
yeah, man. So maybe that's all it was.
So let's go do that. Maybe we just run Unix to DOS against our own script, but I think he had to modify it. So I might just want to modify it like he did.
I looked through. What looked different to you? I noticed the aliases, like he changed them to like his name.
Here, I'll pull it back up.
But everything else looked the same.
So that's the old one at the top, and then it looks like he scrolled down to that, upload, set, create, complaining that it can't create the cab file. It's probably trying to do that in the local directory. I noticed that in the examples in the Microsoft documentation that it used a line to set the metadata location, so I'll add that line. And another example says to turn verbose on, so why not? So he adds some set verbose flags, set metadata flag, and changes the names of the aliases.
Okay, well.
And then it looks like, and then he started it in a directory that he had write access to, like program data. It looks like that's the only thing he did, and then he ran it against that one utility.
Yeah, see, this is way different output, man. Well, it might be because it's verbose, but it looks like Z is actually a created drive now. So we definitely had something screwy going on, although we were doing we had the right idea. So now we can do this, and I think this will be the same. I wonder if we do this. Yep, so I followed the same blog post that I was looking at before, and it worked. So it was just that one little script for disk shadow that we had something messed up with. But I feel like let me see. This is gonna bother me.
So when you run that, it doesn't give you. It just converts the existing file, right? It like doesn't make a copy and rename it or anything like that.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to paste this and check the differences in these lines. So, yeah, that's the same. See, the blog post I did, it set the metadata as well, just in a different location. So I was doing C/exfil, but 0xDF did C/program data.
Yeah.
And then everything else looks exactly the same. That's so weird, man.
Well, it looks like it's working now. It's just that Unix to DOS thing that we gotta... We had it, man. We had it the whole time. It was just that.
Can you believe that?
But we got the... So what that does, let me make sure that I'm also understanding, that just made basically a clone of the drive, right? But now it's no longer going to be... Nothing's going to be locked on it, so we should be able to go and read that file now.
Exactly. So now we should just be able to download it and be good.
Let's do it. What was that path?
All right.
I've got to find the path again.
Path for what?
To the dit file.
Oh, I think it's in Discord.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking. Okay, Windows, NTDS, NTS dit. Got it.
But you shouldn't have to copy it from there anymore.
No?
No, because it outputs it into like C/exfil, because we copy it from the Z drive to...
Oh, did it automatically copy that for us? Nice.
Oh, no, you must have missed the last command from the blog post. No worries. Let me send that to you.
No, I see it. I just wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Oh, it's all right, man. All right. This is for all the money. If this doesn't work, well, I don't know. I'll be sad. Thank you guys for sticking with us all this time.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we won't pick a hard box. Although, I don't know. I mean, what, 2.5 hours?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
I'll take it.
You know, I was reading it, when you look at like the First Blood, like someone rooted this box in like 2 hours when it first got dropped. Isn't that insane?
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna try to do secret stump now.
I'm still downloading mine, but hoping for the best.
I'll wait. I won't spoil the thunder.
You should do it, because if it doesn't work...
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel like we would have waited for nothing.
All right. Searching for the PEK list. So where it fared last time. Let's see. So funny. It says be patient. It's like, no, I need it now.
We've been patient.
Really? Didn't work.
Really?
Yep.
Are you sure you didn't run it against the old one?
I'm hoping. Let me see. So I think I have it in here. So let me just... Oh, wait. No. I did run against the old one. You're right.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Let's see. Something's wrong with my system hive, it looks like. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. Don't worry about me, man. I'm really screwing this up right now. I'm getting too excited. Right. Did you get it? Did it work for you?
It's still transferring. I'm 72% of the way downloading.
Almost there.
If it doesn't work, I think what I'll do is I'll spin up an SMB server in case it's getting mangled in that download through Evil WinRM.
Oh, it found the PEK and decrypted. Let's see if we get hashes. All right. Oh, we have the hashes.
All right. Dude, so we were basically right about everything. You know, when it first didn't work, we said it's probably because of corruption. You know, and we had the right tools, we had the right methodology, we had everything right. It was just that one little missing piece.
You know what? I'll take it though. You know, it's like I think I'm proud of us for doing this. I think we did really well for this, and you know what? It's okay not to know every little piece of it because it's about learning, anyways, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it does suck to know we were that close, and I think that just the DOS to Unix thing is what screwed us. And I wish I remembered that. That's something I did so much in the OSCP, but dude, I'm rusty now.
Holy shoot, dude. That's a lot of hashes.
I know.
Holy crap.
Let's see if we can actually pass the hash in, though. Imagine if it doesn't work.
Oh, it's gonna work.
Invalid hash format. Just the NT hash. Whoa! We did it.
Yeah?
Yeah, we did it. Do you want me to send you the hash, or
I got the hash. I can't recall the tool I typically use. It's like PTH win or something like that.
Even when IRM can pass the hash.
Oh, nice.
Just use the capital H.
Specify the user of administrator.
Dude, that is amazing.
Capital H. Also, all those hashes we just got, I believe, are because... Remember that conversation we had earlier about the local SAM database being for all the domain users?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have hashes for all domain users out of this.
Yep, that's what that is. Dude, that's awesome. I'm happy. So 2.5 hours it took.
Yeah.
Man. That was a lot of fun.
Uh-oh. Message is... Do you have to give it both the NT and the LM hash? Or just...
It's just the NT.
Oh.
Which is the second one.
I spelled administrator wrong.
See, it's not just me. I don't want to hear about it ever again.
And there it is.
Awesome, awesome. Dude, well, thanks for doing this with me. That was a ton of fun.
It was a lot of fun, and I definitely felt like I learned a lot. So, yeah, man, I appreciate you hopping on. I feel like we entertained a few people, gained a couple watch hours, and yeah, I think this was a blast. We should definitely do more of it.
For sure. Thanks you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it, and we'll definitely do some more of this.
Cool. Well, have a good night, man, and I'll check you out in the Discord channel, of course, later on. And if you guys are watching and you haven't joined his Discord, definitely do so. Go check out Conda. If you're not already subbed to him, he makes great content. So definitely consider subscribing. And
thanks, man.
Yeah, of course. I'll catch you later.
Likewise. Go check out Harley's channel. His is better than mine. Go check him out.
I don't think that's true, but I appreciate it. Cool. All
right, I'm going to end stream now. Thank you guys for coming, and thank you, Harley.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
All right, guys. That's it. So, again, appreciate everybody who came and watched the stream. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good night.